looks ahead to a brighter future, but history could have easily taken a different course. 1985, Mikhail Gorbachev becomes the new General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. His attempts at revitalizing an ailing USSR bring him into direct conflict with hardline party members and the military. It doesn't take much to envision a Cold War turned decisively hot. Members and the military. 1987, a surprise coup
Why can I hear myself?
his allies, squashing any prospect of change in the USSR.
Hello, by the way, if it's working. Presumably it is if I can hear myself saying, why can I hear myself? Just waiting for the participants to get in. I'll fill you in on the deepest lore, although it's in the description, if you haven't read it already. Basically the deepest lore is, and I'm reading this from the description, we had a conversation in the War Yes Discord about Berlin Gropers apparently being good. Just waiting for Belarus. So he thinks it's good, basically, and he thinks it's a good counter to 76Y. Tell him yourself. He'll take he'll listen to you as much as he listens to me. I think 56Y is really good actually. I really like it. I really like it. Alright, so the first map is gonna be, in fact, let's check in on the poll first. So, whoa, really even on the poll. So the first map's gonna be I'm just scrolling up. Urban Frontlines. Urban Frontlines 1v1. So the winner so far is Fortitude Fence for 24 votes. But now that we know the map, let's do a vote for who will win Game 1. Who will win Game 1? Urban Frontlines. BBB on Berlin Gropers. Or Fortitude Fence on 76Y. And I'll get the lobby set up. BBB versus FF. BO3 G1. And we obviously want spectating. And then I can... Oh wait, oh I can't set up the lobby, can I? Oh, I'm retarded. Because obviously if I'm spectating, I can't be the one that sets up the lobby. Alright. FF, can you host with spectate enabled and start with lobby for lobby. So we're just setting up the game. Belarus Border Patrol, I thought it was. Belarus Border Patrol. Which actually would be P, yeah. And yeah, we can actually see him right there. It's S in service. I don't know where I got B from. Actually, he's on my friends list as well, so... But yeah, basically, BBB, Belarus Border Service, used to be the world #1 a few days ago, actually. He's still #6. And Fortitude Fence also used to be the world #1. Right now he's 19th. And Hippie, me, I also used to be the world #1. But right now I'm 59th. But we have all been world #1, so this is world #1 versus world #1 cast by world #1. So we need to wait for them to start the game, right? So why don't I show you the divisions? In fact, actually, let's start with the trailer. Let's start with the trailer, of course. We need to start with the trailer. And that'll give me some time to shield the stream. So there should be some text here. I could also start it on Twitch. Start it up on Twitch. And let me just get the trailer up. Let me just get the trailer up. All right. The trailer is getting upped. and you know, thank you for your patience. So let me just get my my shill face on, and here we go. So you should now be able to see this. Great. This is the trailer for the match. Right, sorry, we have to interrupt the trailer for a second. I need to copy this. Right, so that's the trailer for Berlin Gropers, one of my favourite divs of all time. I think it is not competitive though. It might be a little bit competitive, and we're just waiting for these guys to start. Just waiting for them to start. I hope they're not waiting for me to join the lobby, because obviously you would hope they would be a bit more intelligent than that. So let's have a look at the divisions while we're waiting for them. Oh, I've got a message. One sec. Yeah, well, I shouldn't be able to join that lobby if, yeah, start when the ready. And obviously, yeah, let's go through the divisions. So, Berlin Gropers, a div that you really don't see very much of. It used to be, alright. Well, no, not really. Basically, the Vax prices started going up and stuff like that, and so it went from bad to worse. But it's had so many buffs recently, so let's start with all the buffs that it's got. For starters, you know, you get... It's interesting. Yeah. Let's start at the beginning. Basically, I call it... What do you mean? I don't think groping is the best wording here. You know it's intentional, right? You know what the word means? Berlin Gropers, right? Formerly used to be called Untermensch Zentrum. So you get a decent logi, you know, you can bring a lot of supply for all your RM70s if you want. And yeah, you can bring quite a few CVs. This is a really good CV card. Didn't this used to be 2 availability, or am I making that up? Anyway, probably not. Probably was always 3. I'm thinking about this one. So this is a good CV card, because you get 3 of them. Unlike for example, the Saxon PC, which is basically the same, but worse. Let's have a look at the Saxon while I'm here. We're waiting for them to deploy, right? So there's no hurry. So you see the Saxon is 2 availability. Why? I don't understand it personally. This isn't like anti-UK bias. It's just strange to me that this is 2, whereas the other one's 3, and they're basically the same thing. This has a machine gun. Okay, it also has 2 more HP. It's also 10 points cheaper, but it's just strange to me because the availability is the thing that matters the most, really. 10 points is neither here nor there, but it is. It's a very weird way of balancing the game, I gotta tell you. But yeah, whatever. Saxon has smoke. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, Saxon has smoke. You are correct. Saxon does have smoke. I don't know. I mean, I think this is a better card because you get 3 of it. Obviously, it's got 2 less HP, which is another thing we can talk about. Why is this 6 HP and why is the Saxon 8? What's the difference? But yeah, like this is 8, and isn't this? I guess this is a different chassis. It's a bit smaller, I suppose. This being 4 makes sense because it's literally a thin-skinned vehicle, but I don't know. Anyway, we're moving on. Where do I rank 7th Panzer? I haven't played it in ages. I know it got buffed recently. The T-72's got a bit cheaper. 7th Panzer is a well-designed division. The reason it struggles is because there are too many omnipotent I-do-everything divisions, like its younger brother, 4th Mordschützen. It's the younger brother because it came out second, and 4th just does everything that 7th does except for the T-72 thing. And 4th has forward deployed instead, which is a greater asset. So it's very difficult to ever bother playing 7th if 4th is on the table. Somebody's messaging me. Oh, Fortitude Fence sent me his deck. Oh, that's interesting. So we'll look at that once we finish going through Gropers. Although, are they... let's just see if they're in-game. Because if they are, we might as well... Yeah, they're in game. So, yeah, okay. Let's just finish this real quick. So, Berlin Gropers, what's it all about? Basically, the strategy is that you do a rush with SPW-70s, right? And with them, you can bring Mordschützen and Streller, who now get an RPG. That's a big buff. You can bring Mordschützen and SVD, who now get an RPG. That's a big buff. And you can bring Mordschützen and BTR, Mordschützen and Metis, which is a very good squad. The Wachschützen are a big part of it because these guys now get a DMR and an RPG, and basically DMRs are broken, so all these guys bring in all these DMRs. DMRs are really, really good. You can bring 2 cards of these. So this is sort of what it's all about. It's about the SPW-70 opener, and that's why I think this matchup is tough for this division, because SPW-70s get absolutely churned up by BMD-2s and 3s. But yeah, you've got your RM70s, you've got your Mortar for Smoke, you can do stuff like this in 1v1. You don't really want to be bringing 4 RM70s in 1v1. The tanks are the worst part, but you can get 3 cards of Max Vet T55A, which at the start of the game is really good. And then you sort of saturate with ATGMs and stuff like the Rapira, the Maryutka. The AA tab is just your standard East Germany AA tab. Cubs got buffed, they got 4 availability now, but it goes 4-2-1, which is a bit weird. But yeah, you could certainly bring some Cubs. You could even upvet them, in which case you wouldn't benefit from that buff, and then you'd get the extra avail because you see these slots are quite cheap, and then or you could bring upvetted Strellas, because Strellas, the base stat's very bad, 35% accuracy, but if you've got 2 it's 45. You get a couple helicopters. All packed helicopter rockets got nerfed by 175 meter range or whatever it was. And all NATO ones got buffed, like the Hydras. Sorry, not all of them. The Hydras got buffed, and these 57mm got nerfed, which is kind of weird. This thing I absolutely hate because you got to drive it really close, and then it dies to an autocannon. But some people seem to like it. And then you've got the planes, which is a very weak part, so you don't really get good fighters. You're forced to bring these MiG-21 Bisons. The napalm thing is pretty decent because it's got both napalm and high explosives, so it's shake and bake, 3 availability per card. These things, the rocket one, never ever bring that. The HE one can be useful because you can buy all three of them at once and you can just spam them all out at once. It's sort of like the Gina HE, except significantly cheaper because the Gina HE went up to 90 points after I beat Darix with it. He increased the price so you couldn't buy 3 in a tick because that's what I did against him and I wiped his entire 4th Mott Shussle opener. And then next patch the price goes up by 10 points for all of them, but I'm sure it's a coincidence. Anyway, they're in deployment, so let's check it out. I've got video proof of that happening, by the way. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? So, this is game 1 of a best of 3. Oh, I forgot to update the Twitch stream thing. For all 2 people who insist upon watching on Twitch instead of watching on YouTube, where they get higher bitrate. But I could certainly link the correct thing in the Twitch chat. So you're just gonna have to bear with me here. I guess you can just see the game, right? BO3 showmatch. Worst div versus best div. And yeah, it's better on YouTube. So hopefully that one person watching on Twitch will switch to YouTube. I mean, obviously I can't force him. I do provide this service to him if he requires Twitch. YouTube is banned in some countries, right? Or at least throttled in some countries. So, what was that question? What was I asked there? Why do you have a yellow light instead of a white light in the background? Because the light above my head is yellow. That's very typical for the UK. It's an old bulb. The new ones are also kind of yellow. To be honest, I could. That is just a coincidence. I should probably get like a lamp to shine in on the side or something. You know, because I am a bit dark, and I'm a bit dark anyway. So it looks bad. But anyway, let's have a look at this one. Urban Frontlines. This was Fortitude Fence's map pick, and he's gone for 76Y because that's the whole point of the exercise. And Belarus Border Service has gone for Berlin Gropers because that's the whole point of the exercise. And that is a very interesting deployment there from Fortitude Fence, although it's pretty standard on this map. We've got 2 Conkers, 2 PKMs, 2 SPG-9s, 2 Metis, an SPG-9 car going down here, and a Gaz. So the advantage of 76Y is that I think it's better in every way, to be honest. And how am I white? Like what? So but no, I'm ethnically Punjabi, which is northern British Raj, and so that's why I'm lighter than a lot of Indians you see who tend to originate from the middle and the south, which is closer to the equator, so they're darker. But I've certainly, you know, I'm not white. I'm like light brown. Anyway, it's besides the point. So basically 76Y's got forward deployment and Berlin Gropers doesn't. So Berlin Gropers is going to be showing up second, and then it's like you showing up second into BMDs, which I'll admit haven't actually been brought by Fortitude at all, apart from the CVs, which I guess don't count. We don't see a single BMD 2 or 3. It's all wheeled. And so Berlin Command, Berlin Gropers, is all about the you need to go to bed, Hoovy. Just watch the VOD. Your university matters more than this. If you don't study hard enough, you're going to end up having to do a PhD because you can't get a job. Can you imagine that? Imagine how rubbish that would be. Spending the 4 years of your life in prison. I keep calling him BBB. I don't know why. I don't know where I got that from. It's obviously not right. Belarus Border Service. FF, there we go. Do not prioritize the video game over your life. I don't want to have to deal with you on Judgment Day, and you're there like, this man wronged me. He forced me to watch WARNO videos when I should have been studying. Voluntary PhD. Yeah, I was forced into it, yeah. No, I graduated during COVID. I couldn't get a job, but we're talking about WARNO here. So basically, massive wheeled deployments on every side. So Metis, bundle of sticks there, and a gas thing as well. And then on the left, more Metis, more SPG9s. And because he gets forward deployment and his opponent doesn't, he can afford to take some really aggressive positions. It might be a bit too aggressive, but you can basically just like take half the map. And so you got to ask yourself, like, what is Groper's advantage? Because it's a wheeled attack, which can be useful against some divisions, right? SPW spam, SPW 70 spam, backed up by max vet T55s. Although I've noticed he's brought his at no vet, which is really interesting. I always bring mine at 2 vet. 4 AM, what is that? Like, that's plus 6. So what is that, Pakistan? No, hang on, it's not +6. What am I on about? It's +11. You watching from Vladivostok? Yeah, the SPW show up second, and your infantry is a little bit better, but not really. So you get the Vax Schutzen, which is sort of the whole point. You know, these shock resolute squads, but they're going into airborne Ubermensch. Although Fortitude hasn't opened with the airborne Ubermensch, he gets a squad called Usilani or something like that. Are they fighting live right now? Yeah, this is live, bro. Yeah, I know where you're watching from, Hoozy. I was on about what Celestia said. I bet you can't play good with M35 Glass Cannon National Guard div. Yeah, you're right, I can't, because it's one of the worst divs in the game. America went from being strongest across the board in everything to being some of the worst divs in the game. I honestly believe that 35 and 101st Airborne are the 2 worst divs in the game. I do believe that. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Number of soldiers in a squad. Yeah, so that's why Vax shuts. Oh, yeah, he was asking about HE. So the way the stat card works is very strange. So basically, yeah, this is just times by number of people. So if we get the calculator up, it's calculating time. So obviously, 0.27 divided by 8 is 0.03375, right? And so if you get the where's the Vax Schutzen? Oh, these have a yeah. So basically, the guns are just stat clones of each other. All that matters is the caliber, which changes it slightly. Everything else is just a stat clone. So if I times this number by 10, I get the wrong answer. Oh, I'm regarded. My bad. So basically, this guy's only got six assault rifles, right? So 0.27 divided by 6 is 0.045, right? Times that by 10, and you get 0.45, which is incidentally, and then you minus 0.045, and you get 0.405, which rounds to 0.41. So basically, the way the damage value that was a very bad explanation. The way the damage values in the game work, all assault rifles are split into 2 categories: 5mm, because obviously the Soviet and NATO ones are slightly different, and 7.62, and that's the only difference. So this is live. It's live. I guess I'll just leave this up here so people can see it. Hello and welcome to this show match between Belarus Border Service playing as Berlin Gropers, and he's up against Fortitude Fence playing 76Y. This is... How come I can't hear them? There we go. This is a show match. Basically, if you check the description, Belarus Border Service said that his div is good against 76Y, and that is not a commonly held belief, so we're here to learn. We're here to learn and understand. The 2 players are of equal skill level, both former world number 1s, as am I, but they're both better than me. But I am the best. And and basically what we see here is your standard Gropers opening, which is a massive wheeled SPW attack, and it brings its own organic AA in the form of Motschutz and Strela, who miss everything, but it's an 8-man squad, so it's pretty decent. And he's going up against Fortitude Fence, who I think has got a massive advantage. That Schmel's not going to live a very long time, though. So here we go. He's got to unload already because the enemy gets forward deployment, and he doesn't. All he gets is a Vac Aufklärer, who are a good squad, but they only have a recon forward deployment. whereas his opponents have airborne forward deployment. It's also worth noting that BBS is on the worst side of the map. Fortitude Fence's air force is also better. Fortitude Fence also gets better, BMD. He gets autocannons. So that makes a very large explosion there. You see how he split that, so it hit 2 things. He's still got 1 round left. Unlike every other LGBT in the game, this one drops its stuff 1 at a time, so you can get 3 targets. That one looks like it missed.
I like money.
Lev became a member.
Thanks for becoming a member, Lev. Lev gets next week's videos early, except the Broken Arrow ones, which haven't been made yet because the beta comes out on Tuesday. So this is going about how we expected it to go. Fortitude Fence gets there first, and the only surprising part, which I guess isn't when you consider who he is that he bought a bunch of planes instead of buying the BMDs. But yeah, he just keeps buying planes. He likes doing that. Here we go. So BBS can buy 3 of these in a minute. They do die in 1 hit to MiG-31s. He has only bought 2. I do wonder, I guess he bought some SVDs and stuff, because they're 60 points each, so you can buy them all in a minute and still have points left. So really, it's very not great. And the air spam's really catching up to BBS. He didn't buy like Cubs and stuff, and he's just relying on Motshots and Strela, which aren't really going to be able to take down planes, especially high ECM planes. So we're going to hide this now. Because there's actually, this is not a recording up on the right side of the screen there, but people keep asking, and it looks like Fortitude Fence has to fall back, and part of the reason for that is that he literally just spent 3 minutes income on planes. So he hasn't killed 3 minutes income worth with his planes yet. They all survived over the course of the game. They will get more kills, but BBS has just been buying ground, and now here we go. So he's decided to spend just over a minute's income, 1.5 minutes income on Cubs, and he is making progress here. But Fortitude Fence has now swapped into buying his weapon, which is really, really good against Gropers, which I'm really surprised he didn't buy at the start, which are BMDs. So the 3rd HE plane comes out here. Having said that, BBS, he's got problems. Like, he's taken mid, but he has this problem. I think that meta squad will survive. Okay. I mean, I didn't expect the bomb to clip through the high-rise and explode at the base, but okay. Especially considering the LGBT exploded on the top and made that cool explosion, but it is what it is. The thing with SPG-9s is that they have 14 pen, which means they don't one-shot a 2-armor vehicle. So if they were to hit the SPW-70 on the front, they would not kill it in 1 shot. But if they were to hit it on the side, they would. T-55's getting knocked about by Conkers. And this is the 2nd LGBT that's been purchased, I believe. Although the reload's only 3 minutes, maybe not. No, because it's been 5. So, yeah. And there you go. So 3 more units die to the LGBT. And this push ain't looking so great anymore. These guys will probably survive. But I've noticed that these planes aren't really being shot down either. Here we go, he's finally decided to buy a MiG-31, and there you go, as soon as it gets it hit, it one-shots them. This Motshots and Strela will probably lose that, will definitely lose that fight. Probably got to get out of there. The Cubs, there were 3, there still are, and fell through the elevator shaft. BBB, he's taken mid, but he's sort of losing his sides. It is very interesting to me that he only brings his T-55s at 1 vet. That's not how I do it, but he is better than me, so maybe there's something to it. And you see how FF is keeping his guys alive. The ones he can, anyway. That guy didn't fly so good. But, Metis pop in here. They do have a minimum range, but it's very low. And the SPWs, if they run right up to it, can mess it up. But then you open yourself up to this Conkers and this SPG-9, which are in high rises, and they're really messing up these T-55s there. That should have been a one-shot kill. It must have been a near miss, given that it hit the side armor there, which is only 5. That T-55's obviously not going to win that fight because it's low cohesion. Hence why I prefer to bring them at high vet. Cubs have been left switched on, and the seed's coming around. These bombers aren't quitting. There's only 2 of them left now. Cubs have been switched off. What's going on? Right. And as soon as he shows his back, Cubs switch back on. This is high-level play. People know how to hotkey things. And they all miss, because Fortitude Fence is such a good player that he dodged all 3 of those missiles. But a lot of it has to do with the 60% ECM on this, one of the best seed planes in the game, if not the best seed plane in the game. In fact, no, it is the best seed plane in the game. It's got 60% ECM, and the missile on it is the best seed missile in the game. So that's how it's going, and he is probably going to try to use this to kill the Cubs. Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. Right, yeah, exactly, yeah. And the 2 Strellas hit that, but no Cubs. He is moving these. He's lost vision of them because he switched them off. And the Cubs all survived because that was thermobaric instead of HE. And then it dies to Motshots and Strela. 3 Motshots and Strela there. Hit the seed plane. Hit the other plane. The Cubs haven't hit anything yet. All 3 of them have missed every shot they've fired. Here we go. Finally get some quote-unquote luck. That was a long time coming. So the Cubs are starting to clear up the Air Force, and Fortitude Fence is actually in a really bad situation here, because he's decided to buy literally like 8 planes. We've seen 2 MiG-31s, a seed plane, 2 LGBTs, that's 5, 2 bombers, the TRM and the HE, and I'm pretty sure I saw another TRM because they've got quite a long reload time, although it has been 9 minutes. So I'm pretty sure he's bought 8 planes by now. Sadly, we can't check it. It doesn't show us, right? If I go to this, it just doesn't show us. Doesn't show us, sadly. So we may never know. These are out of ammo, and this is not in range to give them more. This one is out of ammo. So that's not good. You notice how he's putting the CV next to the Cubs so that they can be better and stuff. It basically gives them an accuracy bonus, right? So you see that this is 50, and hopefully he drives this away, and this one will go back down again, so I can prove it to you. You're just going to have to trust me, I guess. And because he's brought them at... In fact, is it 1 vet because that's next to it? Because he's brought them at no vet, he still has an extra one he can bring. The homosexuals are very, very good at dealing with BMD2s, because this has 17 pet. Okay. Fortitude Fence taps out. I guess he bought too many planes. And he just realized he couldn't win. I'll see if I can. Please send the replay. Wow. So I was really surprised by that. I thought he was still in that game, but he definitely had bought too many planes. Fortitude has been giving up in the first 10 minutes like every game. Well, this is the first game I've seen of it in some time. But yeah, it looked like Belarus had won the ground game there. I'll see if we can get the replay. Okay, well, no, you can start if you want. I'm ready. Okay, so apparently they've already gone into game 2, so we won't be watching the replay there. But you can just scroll back and watch it yourself. But I guess it was the planes, right? I guess it was the planes. So let's quickly count the planes. So, planes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we saw 2 of these, so that's 5. And some of them didn't get any kills. So, yeah, there were more than 5 planes. You see the LGBT got a lot of kills, but he actually did buy 2 of those, yeah. Cool. So they're in game 2, and now they're on 2 Lakes Duel, which was Belarus Border Patrol's choice of map. So if we just flick back to the because I did a poll, right? I've got too many tabs open. So I thought Fortitude Fence would wipe that easily, but he lost, and 48% of 119 people, so just over 48 people, were correct. So, well, that's the thing. Fortitude picked that map. He picked that map. because that was his pick. This is BBB's pick. Or B. I keep doing that. So yeah, LGBs being 300 points isn't necessarily efficient versus spam divs. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So yeah, I guess we'll check the the replay. Fortitude does like air, hence the what I put as the logo for this. But yeah, 76Y Chads in flames, including myself. Let's start a poll. Who wins game 2? Who wins game 2? BBS, Berlin Gropers, or Fortitude Fence? 76Y. So yeah, it's an interesting game. He definitely bought way too many planes. I think if he'd bought more ground stuff, um, he would have had a better time of it. Because he didn't buy the BMDs until he'd lost all his guys. And do you know what I mean? Like he didn't buy enough ground stuff. I think just generally the ground stuff would have been good, supplemented by a little bit of air. I think, and here we go. He's completely changed his mindset now. So this time he's bringing the BMDs at the start, and he's bringing some fire support. The BTRD is new in this division. It has it is transparent and it flashes in and out. But it has a grenade launcher on it. But it's 30 points. Grenade launchers could be better, in my opinion. But it also has 2 PKTs. It does have smoke, so it can be useful, particularly on these smaller maps where you're not that far away from your front line. The advantage of the truck is diminished. Although on the flip side, that means you get your truck money back faster. But generally, yeah, this, we'll see how well it performs. I don't bring it when I play. Once again, Fortitude Fence is on the good side. He is on the good side. And what we do need to do, actually, guys, is just close this poll and get a poll about which map should be played next. Can I do 2 polls at once? Because if it goes to game 3, then we're gonna need to do that. No Spetsgrupper. Are they in 70? Oh yeah, they are. Yeah. So my favorite unit in this div is a Spetsgrupper are really good actually. Yeah, I bring 2 cards of those every time. But yeah, where was I going with this? My favorite unit is the Ussolini and the 6U6, which is the best 50 cal equivalent in the game, the SUS, because it can also shoot helicopters and it has 1 more strength than the regular 50 cals. And we've not seen those. The Spetsgrupper A are also a really good unit, and we don't see any of those. That is just, it's like Spetsnaz, basically. We do see a bunch of mortars. And it's rough for BBB because he's been on the weak side both maps now. Although he did win last time. Let's talk about why it's the weak side. Red can storm Olga before blue gets there. And like literally, if you've got you'll see, you'll see like he's actually starting outside the town because he already knows. So it is pretty rough for BBB, and so Red gets preferential access to Emma, but also gets decent access to Olga, whereas Blue can't rush Emma down and can lose Olga. Then the next problem is that Blue has this Leonid problem where so the enemy gets Emma, that's his town. Your town is also his town. And then the enemy can get to Leonid quite easily, right? You go from here to here to here to here, and then you walk in. Whereas if you want to attack Anna, you go across a massive open field and die. And it's the same on this side. Well, this side, they're both equally difficult to attack. Sign is difficult to attack, nice big open field. And Paul is difficult to attack, nice big open field. So that's why it's the weak side. In terms of the map we just saw, Urban Frontlines, BBS, I keep calling it BBB. Better Call Saul had the weak side because one of his town points is easier to attack. So Yeah, I don't like the grenade launchers. If they got buffed again, I'd try them again. But for now, I just don't think it's really worth it. I'd much rather have save 10 points and get a truck which I refund, which is theoretically a saving of many points. But honestly, I think Mr. Belarus, Mr. Lukashenko here is going to really struggle this game. I think he's going to have a really tough one. On the wrong side against Airborne, yeah, it would have been hard anyway. But yeah, it's interesting. What can I say? New Soviet cloak. Should have all-in BMD2. Yeah, I would have got more BMD2s. I would have also got a BMD3 somewhere. I noticed he had him in his deck because I saw one appear and then disappear at some point. Because if you get a BM... Well, okay, I guess you can use bundles of sticks as well because the enemy's not going to have anything particularly heavy except T-55As. But yeah, it's really, really rough. Like, look, he's actually just not going for Olga. He knows he can't get there. He knows he doesn't get it, so he's going to go hard on Emma. I think this is going to be a blue loss, although I said that last time. I can see Fortitude taking his early win for granted and overspending on air again. It might be. Blue Recon can get faster to the flank of Emma than FD Red stuff. No, the FD Red stuff can get here at the same time as the blue stuff gets to here. I'm pretty sure. I'm actually quite confident of that. He's obviously used the wrong road. He's actually just abandoned his own town. Very, very greedy. That's incredibly greedy. So they're going to pass each other, I guess. I mean, this is all going to be caught out in the open, but there's actually not going to be anybody there to meet it. All right, so we're off. Game 2 of this best-of-3 show match between... yeah, the map is incredibly one-sided. It always makes me laugh when maps like Loop and Mount River 1v1 get removed from the pool as a result of the biddings of a certain someone, and that person seems to think that this map is okay. It really makes me think. So, we've got Belarus Border Service on his signature Berlin Gropers up against Fortitude Fence on his signature any deck with lots of planes. And this is game 2. BBB won game 1 with the weak side, and now he's on an even weaker side. Well, no, I think it's about as weak, but he's still on the weak side. And I think he's playing a weaker division. Why is it the weak side? You see how this guy got to here when these guys were getting to about here? So the enemy gets Olga, and the enemy gets Emma, and that's obviously not fantastic. This only carries 4 missiles, and it's just wasted one of them. And it's spending the second one on that truck. So saturation attacks could work quite well against these. I think he's going to unload them, though. Okay, so he's repathed that. This has an RPG-22. The range on it, he's just driving straight into range. Okay, that was kind of silly of him. He might lose some guy. He's losing lots. He just lost 2 at once. He literally just lost 2 at once. It's getting stunned up now, so it's probably not going to be able to kill the rest. This attack seems to be going a bit better. So that is very, very, very interesting now, because this is over here. And this is over here. But yeah, Fortitude Fence gets this zone basically for free. I think BBB perhaps put too much here. It's generally not expected for people to come all the way down here. But he's gone for that, and he's taken this. He got that mortar there. Second one's been sent back. And this is interesting now, because both sides now can't resupply their stranded forces, right? Once BBB gets something over to here, these guys are not getting over here. And once these metis get to this grain silo, you're not getting anybody in there. This could move up to here, but, it's minor. So he's spamming out some more guys trying to get him in range. But, you got these metis in these high towers. I'm expecting to see three cheapo bombers coming out. But instead we got Fortitude buying air again. If he gets all 3 of these, that's actually going to be a huge kill. That will be a colossal kill, because these units are 50 points each. That's 55. Yeah, I think he's going to get them all. They're too clumped up. Although he's going for the grain silo, even though there's nobody in there. This one's been pathed out, so I think only this one will die? You know, Thermobaric is honestly terrible. I don't understand why he buys that one first when it's 30 points more expensive than the regular bomber. So he actually didn't lose anything to that, but he's going to lose this anyway because it lost some HP. Here are those cheapo bombers, but he only bought one. Oh, that could be a huge kill. That was a much better bombing run from a 60-point plane than what? Okay, that is very interesting. I'm not sure about that at all. I think FF is having a bad day or something. Uninstalling WARNO. Right. He was winning. He was winning. He had BBB zone, and he had his whole town. He had his whole town on the best. FFing and FF. Why does he keep surrendering? Good question. Good question. I will ask him now. That was very strange. I thought Fortitude was winning that one. I thought he was winning. I thought he was winning quite well. But yeah, that's 2-0. I mean, it was going to be a best of 3, but that was very strange because he literally had his town, and he'd like maybe he would lose his own town, but then it would just be even, and he had a point advantage. Well, I mean, okay, I guess he didn't, but he would have done. But I found that very odd. Certainly, given that you can crack open a Berlin command held town quite easily. You had his town. Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me. What do you guys think? And do you think he should have surrendered there? How many hours do I have on WARNO? Good question. Thanks for the membership, by the way. I don't think I've thanked you yet. I have. Let's have a look, shall we? This is my Steam profile. Great Britain deprives all countries of the conditions of their fertility. It has raked up the battlefields of Leipzig, Waterloo, and the Crimea. It has consumed the bones of many generations accumulated in the catacombs of Sicily, and now annually destroys the food for a future generation of 3.5 million people. Like a vampire, it hangs on the breast of Europe, and even the world, sucking its lifeblood without any real necessity or permanent gain for itself. That was said by Justus von Liesig in 1836 or 1863, and this was before the invention of artificial fertilizers. They genuinely used to dig up battlefields such as Waterloo and the Crimea and Leipzig, and put them on the fields of Yorkshire to grow the food. And it was believed that eventually there would just be huge population wars because the population of Britain was too big. It was 3.5 million people. Population of the UK is now about 70 to 80 million. With the invention of the Fitz-Haber process for synthetic ammonia production, synthetic fertilizers were made. That's one of the reasons why I became a chemical engineer. But anyway, you're asking me about my playtime. So let's get this up. So my most played game is Dota 2, much to my chagrin, as they say. Not played it in many years, approaching 5 years, over 5 years now. But yeah, WARNO 1806. I used to run an Arma 3 event. I used to run kind of with other people. I didn't run it by myself at Mountain Blade events. And this is where I shoot down all my helicopters. So yeah, I don't know, it's a very strange game too. I wouldn't have surrendered that second one. I thought he had that. I'm gonna ask him if he's got time for. Do you have time for a game? Okay, because that didn't take as long as I thought it would. So I'm gonna try and fight him myself, and I'm not gonna buy 10 trillion planes. So let's vote on the map because that was sort of the point. Need to vote on map. 1 sec. So we'll vote on maps I want to play. No, we'll vote on ranked maps which haven't been picked yet. So once again, 40-something% of you were right. So let's do a poll. We'll do it for so what map should we play, and we'll do it for ranked maps which haven't been picked yet. So there is Black Forest Duel, Hesse Duel. How long until 5 years since I've last played WARNO? Well, I don't know. I mean, I never made any money on Dota 2. So Black Forest Duel, Hesse Duel. We'll throw in Mount River. Even though it's not a ranked map. I'm trying to think what else is even in the pool. There's like nothing in the pool. Vertigo Duel. I'm missing one. I know I'm missing one. Urban Frontlines has been played and Two Lakes has been played, and there's only a few in the pool. So I think that's actually all of them. Am I missing any? Oh, Airport. Yeah, thanks, Integer. But there's no room for Airport. So I'm not sure what to do. Because there's only 4 options. So let's get rid of Mount River, I guess, because it's not a ranked map. Airport Duel. And let's have a poll. 2 ways is in the pool, trust me. Never forget, never spaghetti. 2 ways removed because it was imbalanced. And then you've got all this going on. So what did I used to do in Arma? I used to help run a team versus team 1 life hardcore PvP event, which would last for a few hours every Thursday. Still running, I just don't help out anymore. I used to design missions and stuff for that. And so clans would sign up, and I was with a clan. It was a French organization. No, it wasn't. It was Swiss, but French speaking. And I used to make the missions, and I used to side lead, team lead. But yeah, it was one. You had 1 life, and the missions would last 90 minutes, and you had 1 life. And so it was really it was hardcore, right? But the stakes were really, really high, and so you'd get this kind of, if you made it to the end and there was a massive firefight right at the end, it was really cool. There's nothing else like that in a video game, right? Because you play squad, when you die you come back, so it's realistic, but there's no stakes to it. Whereas this was, you've got 1 try for this 1 week, and you could die to all sorts. You could die to friendly fire. It happens all the time. And so yeah, I made loads and loads of missions for that. So my final mission I made was World War II Japanese versus Americans, and basically the story was that the Americans had one of their nuclear bombers had been shot down, and the Japanese had it, and the Americans had to set it off. So I got like a World War II mod and a nuclear mod, and the idea was that the Americans had to run in and set off the bomb to stop the Japanese from learning the nuclear secrets. Obviously, this is not real, right? And I programmed it wrong, so the server let the bomb go off once for each player in the server. So when the nuke went off, it went off 86 times and leveled the map, and then everybody crashed. And that was my last mission. Anyway, so presumably we've got enough votes now. And the highest one is Hesse Duel by some way. So, but yeah, I stopped doing it because of it got really boring, and also it would take ages, and it's like you spend ages sitting in the lobby and then you get team killed and stuff like that, and I'd done it for so long, I just didn't find it compelling anymore. So this is my 76Y tab, and for the purposes of this game, we're going to change it a bit. Don't want to keep our opponent waiting too long, so this is 76Y versus BBS. And hopefully he's not watching me change my deck, but basically we don't need 2 MiGs. Why would we? So we can get rid of... Oh, actually, what if there's a helicopter? Then we just cope, I guess. But if I get rid of that, what do I even get? Oh, I remember now. Yeah. So we don't need 2 MiGs, so we'll get rid of that one because it's the worst one. That's over here. And then that gives me 3 points, which I can spend on important things, such as upvetting this and getting loads of them. Probably don't need all these Conquerors vehicles as well. But we'll see. We'll see. I play it a bit differently to your boy Fortitude Fence, which is why I want to go up against him. I mean, he just beat the crap out of FF, which, makes you think. But there you go. So we got the half grides, which I think are very useful. Probably don't need all these Nonas, but it's like, what else do we spend the points on? Probably don't need this, but it's like, what else do we spend the points on? We know what he's going to open up with, and we will reply in kind. Metis against SPWs are very, very useful. I am bringing the Spets Grupper. We've got 6 CVs. So, that's me, and let's have our game, and what's it going to be? Hesse Duel. That's regular Hesse Duel. Pact versus Pact. Invite your boy, Belarus Border Service, and close all the AI slots. Right, let's do a poll. Who thinks I'm going to win? Yeah, exactly. There's loads. And how can you support the channel? You can become a generous channel joiner. There's a button here where you can literally just send money if that's what you're asking. Like it's just no, that's the wrong one. It's the one with the money icon. But the best way where you get something out of it would be to become a channel member, where you press join below the video, which is here, and then you get videos early. So I just released all the videos for this week. So all these you could watch right now. You get your name on the screen, and you would get early access to my video game, Hearst Hero, which I'm now not going to tell you about because you'll all stop watching. But no, he asked, right, if you're broke, you got to take care of yourself and your family first before strangers on the internet. So let's put this in for good luck. And yeah, let's go. This is not the right one. This is not the right deck, so it's a good job I checked that. Okay, so I want to see what this is all about, because I think FF lost for the same reason both times, and I think it's because he bought too many planes. So this time, who is on the bad side? I actually don't know. I think it's easier for the red team to attack Sign than... yeah, okay. Well, I mean, can we do a best of 3? He's only got time for 1, that's fine, but... Then I agree to your terms. And there was no 7 PM video today, so that apology can go live tonight, depending on how long this takes. Although my mum's probably going to ring me in about half an hour, so I better yeet my phone away. Not now, Mom. I'm playing video games. Against a Zionist. So, let's... this thing is very good because it's got igloos. That matches his own thing. Basically, this is kind of one of those maps where attacking is very difficult. It's going to be a total grind. So this thing has only got 4 strength. I thought I could have sworn it was 5. It must have gone down in the patch between the strike team build and the public build. But it's still very slow. So I guess that's a bit of a problem now, actually. but oh well. And yeah, we will get just 2 units here. Don't need a lot here. And we'll just put the Metis there. And we'll put the Sussy thing there. And... because, yeah, he might just YOLO me down this road, which would be bad. And I want to go for Emma at the start, but I'm thinking probably not a good idea. Because if his wheeled crap runs down... well, to be honest, if we get there, he's never getting back in. But I don't know where his wheeled crap will attack me. And I need to be ready for that, because it's going to be a proper grind. And I think the late game is mine anyway, so I need to not attack. So we've got our game, we've got our stakes. If I win, will you take... So he called himself God Loves Israel on the leaderboard for a few days. I don't think he particularly cares. I think he's just trying to upset people because his name for a few days was also UKOP hippie equals gay. So I think he's just trying to be provocative. And basically, the deepest lore there was a guy called Konos SMGR. Konos Mugur, I don't know how to pronounce it. He had his name set to like Israel as a terrorist state or something, and Eugen made him change it. And he threatened to ban him. And then BBB changed his name to that, which I think they were okay with. And I think that was just to upset him, to be honest. I don't think he actually cares at all about what... but I've not spoken to him about it. That's just the impression I get. So we need to do some defending from the wall of shit, which is just going to come from one way or another. I'm just not sure where. And honestly, like, one of these kills all of it, so that is good. Get one of those out. And the T-55s will follow behind. So I think it's just going to be a grind. We bring out the grads, kill all his infantry. I think that should be the play here. I think that would work. So he can do one of three things. He can run down this road with all his guys. He can run down this road with all his guys. Or he can run down this road with all his guys. And I'm playing quite a defensive game, which I am accused of doing against players who are I perceive to be better than me. I do play quite a defensive game. I'm on the bad side. I said new poll. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Who will win? Who will win game 1? Hitler, 36Y. Sorry about that. I'm not going to be checking the chat too much over the course of the game because I'm going to be busy molding. I would like to take this area. I think that's a very important area because it allows you to strike out here and here. So this is where these brave gentlemen are going. Brave. And we're going to back them up with a bunch of BMD2s because BMD2s are good against gropers. And we could use something here. We've got a Razvedka BMP there. I do need something on this side in case he does sneak somebody through, which would be bad. Don't know why I'm talking like that. Yeah. So the Russian Civil War looks a lot different than I remember, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's American from his time zone, and I'm Polish, so it's, yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. So I would like to attack over here, and then attack this, and then attack this. And I'll be honest, there's not a whole lot here. I think there's probably enough BMD2s there, and then I just need a couple meta squads and 2 of these. I should have brought the other one, now that I think about it, because this is really slow. So in the attack, it's not going to help me at all. It's just not going to keep up. Oh, I've just realized there's no AA for his super cool thingamabob when he starts buying all those cheapo bombers. And if something happens, we can just move these over here, right? So I'm going to actually buy 2 of these. I should buy a MiG-20 whatever, but they're too expensive. We saw what happened to FF. He's ready. I'm about to be. So I'm pretty sure I get to here before him, and then taking this should be a doddle. Depends when those T-55 show up, basically. I'm feeling worse and worse about this idea the more.
Hello, I like money.
Oh, I remember now.
Subscribe to the channel.
Thanks for subscribing. So I don't need these because I've got the Spets Razvedka guys, which gives me another 120 points, which I can spend on a Razvedka BMP3, which I can put to here, and then that'll help me in that fight. So I was like, how comes I don't have any AA? I'd already thought of that. Basically, if I'm lose, I'll just say I didn't get enough sleep last night, and I didn't buy the 3rd one. Derp. So there you go. There's my. I'm keeping him waiting. It's not ideal. So these up to like here or something, I guess, or 1 there, and yeah, go here. Right. Good luck. Have fun. Thanks for waiting. Am I sure he's not watching his stream? Yeah, I am. Am I sure he's not watching my stream? Yeah, I am, because you know, he's on my friends list. We don't know each other very well, but I respect him. I respect his trolling. If nothing else, he is a provocateur, as am I. So, you know, like understands like, and he wouldn't watch my stream because I don't think he has to. He probably thinks he doesn't have to. So, but no, I mean, it would be obvious, basically, if you watch the replay and stuff, it would become obvious if that was what was happening. We should probably move this up, actually. So, enemy... Oh, he's coming down that road. Okay. That is... No, there's only one there. There's only one there. Right, so... Come on, team. We've not run into him yet. Doesn't mean he's not around. And just load these back up, load you back up. There he is. There he is. Okay. That is fast paths. Is that... Yeah, it is a building. Okay, so he's in there. And, yeah, okay, so we need... We want to fight him in the open. In the open, we have the advantage. In the open, we have the advantage. This is why I bought this. He's got a bunch of guys in there, and they're about to eat lead, as the phrase is turned. Those SPWs are doing a lot of damage. Didn't expect that. There we go, 12 rounds in. Everybody's suppressed. In we go. They're all routing. And... Oh, that guy there didn't make it. Okay. Oh, this guy in there. Okay. Fine, no. And... Okay, anti-tank guns. It's going to be a total grind. Just expect that to be the case. And we need some Mussolini. Let's get those over there. Yikes. Oh, they're the RPO ones. Whoops. No, get out. No, he's in the fire. He can't get out. It's moving. He won't stop. That is really annoying. Is this reloaded yet? Where's my... No. Did I even buy it? I did. Okay, we took it. Back. Okay, and we've got loads and loads and loads of points here. And... Okay, some more guys there. Where am I? You have an igloo. Why aren't you killing that? Oh my days, he's routed. Oh my days. So, next plan. See if that's free. Lost our Schmel in one hit. That's typical, to be honest. That should be happening. It's got like 2 HP. And that is not good. These don't have smoke. Down it goes. And this is how he'll defend. He'll defend with those. So I'm buying too much arty. This is silly of me. But this is how we will... Oh, that's not forest. I keep forgetting that. So annoying. That's not forest. It looks like forest, but it's not. So these guys are probably dead. These guys need to get back, actually. I always forget about that. And you notice how my artillery doesn't die to igloos, unlike planes? Just something to keep in mind, guys. That is going to be a problem, actually. Because he's killing everybody. And we struggle against that. Oh man, look where he's put him as well. It's not having a great time against that assault. So get these all the way back. Interesting push. Okay, so he doesn't have recon, but we are in the open, so I guess he can just see us. We're very clumped up here. It's not ideal at all. There's nobody in here. There's nobody in here. What's going on? Here we go. He's closing into RPG range. You see, in chess, the pawns go first. We have weakened him by throwing Fortitude Fence at him a bunch of times. And now he's going up against me. And I haven't played any games today. Or in general. So. Oh yes, that is bad. The enemy dooders are killing us. We do just need to get the heck out before we all get blown up by something and get some supply over there. Oh, like that. Something like that. Nothing's really happening over here, but that doesn't mean he hasn't sent somebody over on the right. Okay, so there's an anti-tank gun in there. It's not resupplied. Okay. That's moving. That's annoying, because that means I can't kill it. This needs to be sold. He died in his crib, whatever. That's a bit morbid. Flipping heck, Hippie. Yeah. Just don't buy the planes, man. What do you need them for? Air spam is not viable. Fortitude would win more games if he stopped trying to style on everybody all the time. Obviously, I haven't won this yet, but it's clearly going a lot better for me than it was for him. So that is a really interesting spot. I gotta tell you. Okay, this is reloading, and yeah, so let's just unload you all here and then move up to there. And yeah, we're just gonna grind him out. His late game's crap. We're in no hurry. Obviously need to resupply all our units, which have actually, most of them have survived, right? So it's worth talking about. These have a ridiculously high volley rate. I'm not spending my points. Oh dear. So this still has a smoke.
Hello, I like money.
Cameron Bennett Thurston subscribed to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing to the channel, Cameron Bennett Thurston. You have just doxed yourself on YouTube. Unless that's not your real name, although that would require an explanation. Oh no! Oh my guys! He clearly saw him with, you know, something over here, right? So that's why you don't run them all away in the same direction. That's a shame because I've done a good job of keeping them alive, but it's kind of predictable. But yeah, this is the axis we're going to try to take, and we're just gonna get this CV over there, and we're gonna put some real-time Razvedka over here. That's an SPW. Yeah, that's a big shame actually, because I've managed to keep all those alive, but yeah, he clearly saw him. I mean, you would have seen him from somebody in here even, so very sad. These guys have targets or what? So, more T-55As. If he's bringing them at low vet, he gets a maximum of 27 of them, which is actually going to be a bit scary. That is not an inconsequential number. That is a large number of people. So, sadly, if I'd rushed this a bit faster, I would have got in there. So it's a big shame, actually, that I didn't capitalize on that more. But alas, you know, I'm new, or whatever. But no, we can still do it. I mean, yeah, we're getting shot there. Okay. Where's my Igla? I should have brought two, I suppose. I suppose I could try and shoot that with this. It's not really a good usage of it. Oh wow, he's got somebody in there. But hopefully the Igla can. Hopefully he can turn the right way. I don't think he's bought the Cubs yet. He's landed it, so we need to move up this way. The supply over there. Hello. Yeah, back in the forest. Oh, okay. He's moving it. It's very powerful gameplay from my opponent. These guys are... Whoever survived is back now. And we've got loads of points again. And we've not been spending them. There is somebody in this circle. That's not a very helpful... but it is the case. And... yeah, okay, so he's running away as well. Actually just going to sit right there. Interesting. This is actually out of rounds. And I'm not sure what the play is here. I want to take these buildings. Whoa! Oh, I couldn't even smoke in time. I mean, I got shot by something that's being artilleried. I think I got it. Doesn't mean I did. Okay, okay. Oh, he's going for the unknowners. So that's probably one dead knower there. I do get more. But yeah, that's an RM70. It's a shame that I'm losing the CV as well there. You see, the knowners, even though they have 1 top armor, there's a hidden damage table in the game that makes them take more damage than the CV, which you saw also has 1 top armor. But it took a lot longer to die to the same thing. There's a lot of hidden things in this game, which you can only find out about if you watch the Hippie YouTube channel, so you know, you got to be careful there. But yeah, you saw that in action there. They both died, but one died first, significantly first. And that is obviously for a reason, so... Okay, so I got critted there. I don't know if you saw that. Basically, those deal 9 damage, and then I got a crit, which has a 0.5% chance of happening, and that dealt the 10th damage there. So I lost that in 1 hit. It does happen, you know. I do have a video about how the game is very RNG focused. It can happen to him as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got whatever I was aiming at there. And yeah, we will continue to build up our forces here. And well, we need some fire support really. Oh, it's probably a Motshot and Strela over there, basically. That's probably what is pinging that. These don't have smoke, so you don't really want them in the open like that. And keep in mind I don't get helicopters. There's Conkers over here. But yeah, I'm just playing bad, but you see that basically FF was kind of playing the div wrong. Hopefully this gives you a bit of a showcase of that. Okay, so he's putting another one in there. I'm not sure what that is. SPW. Okay. So this guy's almost sealed up. And then we'll just cycle them. We've got to move everything we shoot because he's got those RM70s, and I'd really rather not die in game. Or in real life, for that matter. And yeah, so we'll buy some more of these, because we do want to attack over here. Okay, so there he is. Oh, yikes. I think I'm facing the wrong way. I am. It's quite lucky. So that was that building, which we will now shoot at with my 2 Nonis. In fact, you know, the half-grads would be a better choice for that. Oh, they're not resupplied, okay. Remember, I lost my MiG in 1 hit to you know, basically nothing. Gotta watch out there. So we are forced to buy another one. I shouldn't have dived with it, considering I took, you know, I took some out of my deck and stuff like that, and that was obviously a bit silly of me. So, did lose something there, and he actually survived. Now he's going for that building. Okay, so we've probably lost that position with the BMD being down. Yeah, you see he's targeting the AA there. This is too slow, it's not going to make it out. I am being hit now from there, apparently. Oh yeah, it was this one that got shot. Okay. Got a lot of anti-tank guns. That is trying to take out SPW-70. Obviously he's spending his points, we're spending our points. This is what we've been spending our points on. I should have brought the 4th MiG. It was a mistake to, because I always feed my stuff, right? So it's obviously a bit silly of me to, so you don't want to fire them all, because you'll lose them. You'll lose it because it'll fly over the enemy AA and die. So just something to keep in mind. And we will need, you know, an Igla here, Conkers maybe. Maybe another BMD. Maybe I shouldn't have updated them. So here we go, we're fighting. These are out of ammo again. I'm just not spending my points efficiently. I need to spend my points more. That's all there is to it, really. We need more imp. Get some of these Ussolinis. This guy's not having a great time. He's basically just not going to run out of T-55s, right? Why aren't you in the building? Where are those Iglas? Oh man, I should have brought more AA. Probably going to lose both of these squads now, with them being so low. Yeah, I should have brought more AA again. So you see he's attacking me here, and I'm not in a position to respond. These are just not in the right place, I suppose. Yeah, let's buy some more Iglas. Let's buy one of these, actually. That's a shame, actually. That really shouldn't have lost that fight, but... Okay. And, yeah, so we've got our toehold, for what it's worth. And we'll get some, Ussolini. We could use a BMD, too. Okay, so here we go. So where are these? Let's shoot that. There. Oh, there even. Yeah, we're getting ranged, I guess. We should reverse. We should reverse. Back there. There we go, we hit them all. He's trying to smoke it up, you know, as they do. This over there, sell that. Where is it coming from? I guess the volley literally just... No, there it is. And yeah, we ran out of BMDs. I should not have updated them. That was very silly of me. I thought I was going for the BMD. That was a mistake. That was very silly of me. You see how he's smoking to cut down the ATGM range? He's not actually interested in stopping... You know, he wants me to come through so that his T-55s can hit me, basically. That's why that's going the way it is. I'm not sure what killed that. So he knows there's somebody in there. I think there's somebody in there, but I actually don't know. It might not be. Yeah, I've made a big mistake over there, I think. But I think we can just counter-attack here and do really quite well for ourselves. See how he's put that behind things? We need recon. I can't see anything. We're losing people to that. Not gonna win that fight. It's targeting the Iglas. But yeah, we're making headway here. Send them all up. Come on, team. Get that Conkers here, though. He might try something really wacky. There we go, there's that gov thing. You see how he's put it behind the building, so I can't easily shoot it. Okay, he's still trying that. Trying to shoot that, but we're out of range. But he can fire his AT missile at me, but I can't shoot my my AT missile at him. So that's worth thinking about. Like, look, he could actually shoot me there. Oh, he's going for this one. Oh, it's not got its smoke anymore, it's dead. Well, I'm not sure what to do about that. Yeah, you see he's getting guys in there. I'm trying to break LOS here, but I don't think I'm going to make it. No, it's got very, very high accuracy, so that's just never going to work, basically. But we're making headway here. We'll buy a CV for it. And, yeah, come on, team. Just move up. Oh, we can finally see something. I really just need to put these on counterback, I guess. And where is that coming from? It's just, it stops as soon as I want to shoot it. But yeah, that's a big attack. That's a not great attack for us. It's very bad for us. Stay back. Oh man, I'm losing people just because I'm not microing as well as my opponent. It's literally all there is to it. There's Cubs there, interesting. We ran out of BMDs. Running out of BMDs. I got shot down. I need supplies. This one can be sold. These are just getting shot. What the heck's going on there? Come on guys, get in the buildings. Please. I'm asking nicely. Yeah, he's got in there before I could attack him. Too much infantry here. I should have kept my stuff better supplied. This guy's low cohesion, but I'm hoping that that's 60% accuracy. Oh, I just got the smoke off in time. So I actually do need to bomb that. But, oh, I should not have done that. I should have just waited for the supply. That was really dumb of me. Yeah, that is bad, I guess. That's a lot of Iglas missing there, but, you know, we do what we can. Sometimes we miss with lots of Iglas. That was a mistake to buy that, because it's already dead, basically. His usage of smoke is very... Oh, we got his CV, okay. Okay, I wasn't actually expecting that outcome. Okay, here come the foe. I don't have smoke of my own, these are out of rounds. And this doesn't have smoke because it used it all. And this is just going to die now, I guess. Oh, that is so dead. That was a sort of bad play from me. I should have waited for my Nonas to get some ammo there, because obviously this is going to kill me now. What? What's even shooting at? That's kind of weird. Either way, it's going to die. I shouldn't have stopped it there, but there's too many T-55s there. So, I need to try and get back in here. Yeah, I think we've lost. I think we gave it a pretty good show. I mean, I certainly did better than my my compatriot. But I just played badly. I think my division has the tools it needs to win this engagement, but I didn't do it properly. What's going on with this? Oh, it's 1750. Okay. And he just out microed me. I mean, keep in mind all this stuff's towed, right? But yeah, I think that's that. Like, I wasn't spending my points properly, stuff like that. I should have brought more BMD2s. I shouldn't have updated them. I should have defended this better before I attacked here. I could have taken this a lot faster than I did, and then sort of swarmed the town. But a lot of it just comes down to micro. A lot of it just comes down to micro. So my micro is lacking. Yeah, because I'm sort of out of stuff to kill these with, especially in this cramped encounter. At longer ranges I can use the AT gems, right, but here I can't. So I'm gonna call it there, I think. And I did say best of 3, but I can't really be bothered. Also, I don't think I'd win, so it's probably best to spare myself the trouble. Although I suppose if it's only 2 games, I do actually have time. So yeah, let's go game 2. GG. So yeah, let's watch the replay. I made a lot of mistakes. I wasn't spending my points. I've not played this div enough really. Although I've had every opportunity. His control of towed units is very good. Most people can't play it like that. Put it that way. I mean, he has 500 games this patch. Over 500 games this patch. 2,000 games total. I have also 2,000 games total, but not that many games this patch. A lot of these are single player as well, but I mean, a lot of these might be single player. Because if I'm testing something, it counts as a game. It actually counts as a loss, which it makes my win rate go down. But yeah, that was GG. And yeah, I will be playing Broken Arrow. I'll be streaming it on the day, and maybe the next day as well. Thank you, Brony person. So what came second in the poll for the maps? Because we should play that one, right? I can't remember what it was, so I'll just make something up. Yeah, there's a new beta coming out on Tuesday for Broken Arrow. Oh, obviously we do want the spectator to get us on that dedicated server. Actually, I'd like to very, very quickly watch a replay there. Vertigo. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a game on Vertigo. It is a ranked map. I just don't want to play in Black Forest. Because I don't like that map. Although I might get the good side. Interesting. What was second in that poll? It is an open beta on Tuesday, yeah. There's a closed one running right now, but you know, I could have won that, and for quite a while I was winning that. It's just this push here, I didn't defend well enough against it. I didn't counter Battery's mortars fast enough. I should have, because these half grads, which aren't here right now, they reload really quickly. So I could have just put one on each mortar and just killed him, and then he wouldn't be able to smoke. Because the reason he won the engagement was because of the smoke. Because otherwise my ATGMs kill all his T55s, but I couldn't do that. It's also interesting that I can't ATGM these. I thought I could. Maybe I can, and it's just the fact that the range is different. His range is higher. Maybe that was why I couldn't, because my range is low there. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was gonna check the. I was gonna check who won the. What was I doing again? I'm trying to find what came second in the poll. Although, did I actually show it on the screen? I don't trust you guys to tell me the truth, basically. So. There it is. Oh, no. There it was. I'm wasting his time here. I don't want to waste his time. It definitely was on the screen. On the thumbnail, it shows up. But where is it? Weird. Oh, I guess you can't see any of this. You can just see WARNO. There you go. I'm trying to find out what came second in the maps. There it is. It was there, right there. So I'm talking about. There we go. Hesse came first, and Airport and Black Forest came second. Well, I'm not playing Black Forest, so we're playing Airport. If it goes to Game 3, I guess it'll be on Black Forest. So, Game 2, and let's update this. The BBS is now 3 up on the world. Oh, let's call ourselves Team Canada. So there you go, yeah, they're the same. So back to WARNO mode. Thanks for bearing with me. And yeah, let's get this going. So, I can't be bothered renaming it. Who needs the replay? I mean, I'm streaming it. So Airport Duel. I'll admit I didn't get much sleep last night, and my cat ran over my dog, and you know, but we'll give it our best shot. So 60% of you believed in me. I've noticed some people are voting now, even though the game just ended, which is pretty funny. Thank you for believing in me. It's very surprising that you would, given that I've told you that both of these guys are better than me right now. And you saw what happened to the other guy. So he'll smoke me, so I just need to be better with the smoke. Who will win game 2? So simple. But no, it's good that we can do games like this. I mean, he had an opinion, and he's actually willing to back it up, which is a rare, rare, rare sight. And I have an opinion, and I'm willing to back it up. and 88% of you think I'm going to lose the next game, which is fair enough, really. It's a shame there's no channel points, and we can do like bidding, but you know, whatever. Yeah, the sun's in my eyes. The sun, which sets at like 4:10 now. So let's make some changes. So certainly I don't need 2 of these when I can just bring, because I really needed more BMD3s that game, I think. And in terms of, like, I don't really need this, but there's really nothing else to spend it on, and I can't even upvet them more. So that's that. But no, I think I had him at the start. Like, I killed, like, his entire opener. And then I forced him to fall back, but I just couldn't capitalize on it. I don't see it. Can you just invite me? I did. I'll just send him the code. I guess maybe when I invited him, it didn't show up, and then now I can't invite him again. All I can do is remove him as a friend. It doesn't let me invite him. It says I've already invited him, and if he cancelled it or if it didn't show up or whatever, then obviously you can't. It's not a big deal. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, the penultimate game before my victory in game 3. He is not ready yet. What other mistakes did we make? To be honest, I feel like I've just got too much stuff that I just can't buy, and that I should upvet more things. I think the meta squads were pretty intelligent. I think like the inf tab is. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's this thing. This thing is slower than this thing, which costs the same amount. Has less strength, but it has. Like, look at the availability. So look at that. It's incredible. We could get some of these for the tanks. I mean, we've got plenty of Conkers. We probably don't need that. I need an anti-infantry thing. It's a shame this is so slow, because of that. I did notice that in that game. I did notice that. So let's have a think. So it is slow, but the fact, I mean, honestly, the fact that the availability is higher as well is very odd. I've noticed that the price is the same, but like it's got more strength. It's just better. It can also shoot helicopters. So I think we just have to put up with the fact that it's slow. And yeah, everything else was just like skill issue basically. I still think the div is better, but his point was that Gropers has good ways to deal with 76Y, which is correct. Certainly we've seen that. So let's play. See how many people are watching us on Twitch. 1. Schneefoot again. Do you think 152 EZ is going to get buffed? I hope so, given that it got nerfed into oblivion while 76Y was left. I think that 76Y will get nerfed, but I don't know. And even if I did, I couldn't tell you. This explains why my FPS is so low. I had that on play. I'm actually watching the stream several times. I'm actually watching the stream 105 times to get the viewer numbers up. And yeah, let us play. So I'm on the bad side because he can get into Paul and I can't really get into Anna. But that's life, innit? He was on the bad side against Fortitude. Yeah, I need to use my FD to get some points, and this is a good map for it because I can basically just take Elena at the start, and then I don't think he can actually stop that. I'm pretty sure I get to here before I can even do anything. So let's take that building, that building, that building, and let's take, yeah. So this should be to my benefit. We'll see. There's been a lot of that going around. Yeah. We are on the bad side, but he will struggle to push through this if I just put some sussy 12.7 millimeters. That's probably too many, actually. I probably don't need that many. Get a Conkers in there as well. Put that one there. And in fact, do I get there first? I might. There's only one way to find out. No, I might lose. Yeah, I might lose anyway, bro. We gotta try something new. I don't know if I do. I think he still gets there first with his back out. But if I drop 2 of these on him, I think we'll have something of a an advantage, and we can back it up with a Conquers team. So put that there. Put that there. And let's get a spec scrapper. The Conquers here. And this one. We'll just go all the way in. Do you know if we're going to get new ranked maps? I would hope so. I actually do know the answer to that. Some of these questions that you're asking, but I signed an NDA, so I can't really tell you yes or no, because it's like, well, what divisions are in Northag? Well, I know about them ahead of time because Eugen loves me so much that they give me early access, and they take my feedback into account, and so I can't tell you. So if I ever say I don't know, usually it's actually because I don't know. But sometimes I do know, at which point I usually say I can't tell you. So I don't lie because I don't want to go to hell over a French video game. So that's the way that is. So let's get a Conquers in there and get this here. And to be honest, I could use a Conquers in there as well. This is actually going to be really tough for him. Even if we're on the quote-unquote bad, well, quote-unquote nothing, it is the bad side. It will be quite difficult for him because we are getting there first, and he is going to run into ATGMs. So I could put a yeah, that's a good place. Do I need a Conquers M, or do I need a... Because like the reason is the rapid deployment, but at this range, his tanks can actually shoot me. So I actually want to be like back here, at which point I might as well just put Conquers in that building. I've got too many Conquers, I think. Not enough meat. So let's get some Metis squads, because they can also defend themselves. And hopefully it doesn't do something really wacky where he like shows up over here, because I won't be able to deal with that. I'll just cry and then quit. So that's that. Yeah, probably too many. Like, how much is this? 90. Get rid of that. Just replace it with this, and then I've got 85 points for another infantry. So we'll get that to there. And I would like an infantry here, like a Metis squad there would be cool. Just in case. In fact, even there would actually be perfect. I'm pretty sure I get there first. So, we're ready. Mexico facecam filter. Don't forget BMDs. Yeah, I didn't bring them because I don't think... I mean, what are they going to help me with? His infantry tidal wave. Yeah, that it would help me with the infantry tidal wave. So let's... if I get rid of this, I can afford one BMD. Yeah, it's probably useful. So... Handa gets an ATGM. Wow, incredible. Oh, yeah. I've changed my mind on certain things. So, oh, this is 75 and that's 100 though. I was going to say I get rid of this and get another one, but I can't do that. I could get rid of both of them. Buy one and then a supply. No, that's not worth it. Thanks for waiting. Good luck. Right. Yeah. How's it going? I hope you're having a good time. I'm having an okay time. 90-something days left until the PhD is finished. But I'm probably going to need another extension. It's not going particularly... I wouldn't say it's going badly, it's just I'm not going to finish in time. So yeah, I'm sorry that, you know, you probably noticed, like, I just kind of look tired and like shit all the time, and I'm not as perky as I usually am. You know me, very upbeat guy. And that's because I'm in a very difficult situation, so thank you for bearing with me. In terms of Broken Arrow, yeah, I will be making lots of Broken Arrow videos. I'm going to take a couple of days off next week so that I can make some Broken Arrow videos. And I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I don't get this whole brand loyalty thing. That's just really stupid. If you're loyal to a company, you're a moron, basically. It's because they don't care about you. It's strange that the Conquerors is getting there first. Why is that guy going that way? I'm not happy about that. Turn off cover. Here we go. And it begins. What was I talking about? I don't know, it probably wasn't important. So, basically... Oh, we probably could have pushed this as well, actually. That was a bit silly of me. We can still try it. Probably isn't going to work at this point, but... Where's that CV? So, I didn't bring... Oh, yikes. Okay, that's bad. I probably should have moved the Conquerors out as well. Instead of just leaving him to die. But, you know, it'd be like that sometimes, as they say. So, that's, it's a shame we didn't get any of those, given how much AA we had, but that is life. Sometimes, as we previously discussed, it be like that. And, yeah, we'll get a Conquerors and something else over there. And, I'll be honest, I'm actually going to send you over there as well, and not that way. If that dies, then we know he's in there. He probably thinks I've gone for it, even though I've not, which is good for us. Yeah, not sure about that. Oh, hello. Oh, wow, that's a lot of guys. Okay, so this is not going the right way at all. And that BMD2 didn't make it very far, so... Okay. Put this there so I can see down every road. There's probably better. Apparently I killed somebody. That's a lot of action. He is attacking me there. That has a Metis. So as soon as it gets in that building, it's going to kill me. Okay. He's actually got quite a bit. It's a shame I didn't go for that at the start. I could have taken it. I just didn't want to spread myself too thin. So, okay, so we lost that, which means we're probably not getting in there now. And so this is... Oh, I messed up a bit, I think. I think I did a bit of messing up. Messed up a little bit there. I'm probably just going to lose, like last time, where I just win and then just lose because I'm just worse at the game. That certainly seems to happen a lot around here. And yeah, these Spets Grouper will probably lose that fight because there's 3 of them. Shame I couldn't catch him out in the open there. So get that up to there and just hide this. Okay. And we got one that time. And the bombs fall so slowly that we still lose one of our guys. A big shame. I'm not spending my points because I'm a fool. Because I'm a blistering barnacle. There's a lot of anti-tank guns there. And we will buy some BMDs. But no, I think my div is better, I'm just worse at the game. And I think Fortitude Fence played it wrong. But, you know, a promise is a promise. Or what I said is what I said. I'm not sure it was a promise. Okay. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's not dead. So there's somebody in there. So I should win that fight, but I probably won't because I started outside the building. Although I am Special Forces and he's Special Ed Forces, so... But no, we got stunned outside, so we're probably not going to win that fight. Okay, here comes the pain. 10 trillion T-55s. And it might be time to buy a bomber. Sort of looking like bomber buying time. So we need a bomber, right? But he's probably got 3 cubs back there, just sort of waiting for me. It's a shame that's out of rounds. I'm losing folk. Oh, that's a shame. I forgot about that. Just not as good at micro as him. I mean, like I said, he's got a lot of games. This is probably a mistake, but I've done it now. And I doubt he's bought the cubs, because he'll... Oh, okay, there's the cubs. There's the cubs that I doubted that he'd bought. Is he going for this? It's like that. There we go, we got it. And we'll get some BMD2s. We did get pushed out of this. We are on a +2. And there are cubs back there. Got another one. He's just going to disappear, isn't he? I guess he doesn't have to. Okay. Oh, this still has rounds. Okay. Angle of weapon too high. That's a shame. This guy's probably going to die. Can't save him. We are on a +2. Flipping heck. So he's going for these buildings now. Okay. Yeah, we got him. But he bought that one before, so it's not really, you know, that important. Get this to like there. He's routing. He's gonna disappear, he's vanished, even though we know where he is, so we can just do this. It's very silly, but that's the game. You just gotta cope. He might send something over here. See, he went behind it there. It's kind of dumb that we can't see him, but it is what it is. Okay, it's just leaving it again. Okay. He might try something over here. That's a popular strategy, you know, try and hit him in the sides and stuff. Certainly seen that one before. He might try something over here. If I get in this building, can I just shoot that? Yeah, I can. Apparently he aims faster than me. Okay. I lost something. Not sure what killed it. I know what I lost. I don't know how it died. Oh, I see. I did it again. I probably should have just not done that. I think it would have been okay. I just stopped these because now they're not firing at the same time, which is really annoying. So we know there's somebody in that area for all the good it does us. And yeah, we're doing alright for ourselves. Actually going to requisition some of these for the front. Don't need that many. Apparently I got somebody, because the guy that can't see anything is going Zayburjanana. That's some dead supply right there. Oh, it turns like a moron. I should have just, oh well. It'd be like that. And we'll buy some, we'll buy a recon for here. That's a guy. Interesting. I would like to get somebody over here. You know, backed up by a bit of AA. Just a couple brave gentlemen just attacking. Okay. So he's now bought 10 trillion artillery, which is a sign of desperation, actually. So I wonder which building he'll go into. I'm going to guess that building. Okay, so he can see me there now. I want to take this. So I probably got that one guy. It's probably not worth the ammunition, but we did it regardless. That's a lot of people. Oh, I shot all that. That guy's still alive. I mean, I can appreciate these guys were still in their transports, but that's a bit weird. Right, this has been in there for some time now. Get in a building, lad. Oh, but now he can't see anything. No, I don't know what the heck that is. So we lost our little foothold there. We need some supply for that. We don't have any supply. We lost. Oh, of course, yes. Where am I? Where am I known as? So I need you guys to hit. Well, once you get hit, you need to hit that. And we'll buy a backup CV for when mine dies. A courtesy car, that sort of thing. And we do need a bit of recon over here. We can't see anything. So I guess that's why I bought this in the first place. So yeah, this map, you know, much easier to ATGM the crap out of him. That is going probably for this. I don't know how he knows about it. It's dead. Can't save it. Like 2 RM70s. I don't know how he knows about it. Probably because that's where it always is. It's usually where people put stuff. So that's why I bought the spare, because I figured, you know, his best bet is to try and snipe my stuff, right? So that would be what would happen. I have a lot of points. I need to spend them. We need to open up another front here, I think. So a couple Mussolini, one of these, and then we can start shooting across. You get some recon up here. Can't really see much. This guy's 3 HP, let's get him back. So that. Shoot that. Shoot that, actually. That's quite a big clump of infantry. So aim for that. And then move. Always move. Always move. Right, so have you got in range where you can shoot this yet? Those anti-tank guns are just the bane of my existence. Should run out of rounds. So let's get some dips there. Okay, that's a lot of guys. And you see how he keeps them moving, so I can't kill him. Very intelligent of my opponent. Very annoying. This should kill all of those. Just turn the guns. It's really annoying when they do that. Oh dear. Oh, that's a Conker's vehicle. Ah, okay, there's a Vac Alf there. Interesting. I should win that fight. No, the 1 HP low cohesion guy killed me. You can believe that. see where he's put it? Anyway. So here comes the smoke, and we need these on counter battery urgently, right? So that's you, and where's the other one? Don't tell me that's the only one. I can see 2 rounds of smoke coming in there. Oh, it's coming from all the way back here or something? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is typical strategy, right? You got to smoke everything, otherwise you can't see anything. That's a lot of guys. Yikes. Tell you what, guys. Maybe you should all unload now. Okay. We're doing alright. Okay, I thought we would win that fight, but we did not. This is not so smart, but it's actually really stupid. But apparently I'm the luckiest man alive, so we don't have to worry too much about it, because the power of luck is on my side. What the heck was that, man? Did it drop its bombs? Okay. I'm not sure where it dropped its bombs, but it apparently dropped them. He noticed the discrepancy. Why can't you shoot that? Angle of weapon too high, again. Come on, team. He's not that far away.
Впереди противник. Нам их путь дорожка фронтовая.
Alright, we should get that. He survived it. Not sure how. Literally got 4 eyepieces shooting him, but all these guys died because I just wasn't microing him. Okay, he's going for this. No, he's going for the CV. It's dead. I mean, it's just going to die like the last one did. His thing is stronger than mine. So that means he gets the zone, because by the time I kill him... Yeah. So we need even more CVs. There's anti-tank guns messing me up there. Get that. That's a shame. You know, if I'd been a bit smarter about that, then I would have won the game. Oh, crap. I'm losing my grads. I needed the luck there, but I didn't get it. Losing that grad is big. Big bad. Obviously, he just lost his CV there, but it doesn't matter too much, because he's got the zone. I hate it when people don't give up. Come on, I've won. Yes, this is a problem. And we are ill-equipped to deal with it. Because we do not have helicopters. That thing again. So losing that was really bad. I'm very upset about that. That was entirely my fault. I should win that fight because, you know, it's 2-man squad and I should get some hits off before he fires his... It takes ages for them to align, basically, so that's the problem he's got there. Okay. He just keeps everything moving. You can really only do this if you've got 10 trillion hours in the game. Which he does, so... and so do I. So.
Hello! I like money!
CW subscribe to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing. I think I'm going to lose because he's going to attack this. Yeah. So, because as you can see, my strat of picking this division is superior. It's a superior strat, but because I'm just worse at the game, and the guy who was supposed to play the game decided to play like an idiot and then quit prematurely both times. I'm forced to play against this guy. He's just better than me. And then he says something like, "This is a good div," when it's quite obvious that he's played about 3 times better than me. But you know, this is the way it goes, I'm afraid. Many such cases, as they say. No, just unload him there. So here they go. Here they go. And I can't stop him. I can't stop him. There's too much shit here. And I'm out of position. I'm trying to send people around, but alas, I'm not good enough at the game. This can't actually shoot all of that, which is sad. See that this can't actually shoot that, even though he can shoot me with his ATGM. I can't shoot him with my ATGM. The good part is that when he does things like this, I'm out of range of his AA. So okay. Oh wow, he really wanted that conquest out there. So okay, so he's actually sending them all the way over here. Here comes the smoke. Where is it coming from? I can't see it. That is this terrible micro. That's the only reason I'm losing. It's the only reason I'm losing here. My micro is just bad. Like, where's my AA? Do you know what I mean? That's obviously my fault. Oh, he's still alive. So yeah, he's gonna smoke the corner of this zone. Oh man, we're just getting counter-batteried, bro. Just getting counter-batteried. So there goes my MLRS, which means that when he smokes this corner, I can't actually stop it anymore. And as long as he moves those mortars, I can never actually kill him. Especially given that all I've got left is the Nona, which doesn't have sufficient range to deal with those mortars. Also, I'm not spending my points. I'm just a worse player, bro. What can I say? Didn't get enough sleep last night. Cat ran over my keyboard. And my dog. Like John Wick. Not as cool. Also, I'm streaming, which makes you play worse. See if we can deal with those MLRS. There it is. So I can actually see it. I just can't do anything about it. It's kind of annoying, but... oh, yikes. I'm not getting in that zone. So I can see them all. I just can't kill them anymore because I lost my stuff. That's such a shame. That's a big shame. Not sure where you guys are going. They're out of rounds, so it's a big part of it. So now he's spamming out the T whatevers. But yeah, honestly, my div is better. He's just a better player. I think we've learned that from this. Fortitude Fence used to just stop buying 10 million planes and then surrendering. I think that might be a good strategy. To not do that. Get some T-55s there. Okay, apparently not. Apparently we'll miss. We'll do some missing there. So, okay, so now over here we're losing this zone. 15 minutes left.
Несем потери. Служу Советскому Союзу. Оттуда пешком. Так им. Орудие готово, командир. Осколочно-фугасным. 6 выстрелов. Огонь!
I wish I still had my artillery. So yeah, my artillery. That's what I wish I had, but don't. I threw it all away. Okay. So that's the CV, and he's putting it in there. And we've just run out of ammo again. Wish I was good at this game. I could click fast. So yeah, you see he's putting it in there, but I can't do anything about it because I I need infantry. Oh yikes, it's going that way. That's a lot of guys. I need my MiG-31. Oh, I've got one. 10 trillion Iglas attack. That's a very dead SU. He's going to load it back into his transport. Oh, it survived. You see that? See how he loaded it back into that transport? He's absolutely playing his heart out here. If only he was playing a good division. Now he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna unload it again. I just can't kill him. Can't kill him as fast as he could send him. I can see all this, but I just can't do anything about it. Because I lost... If I hadn't lost that stuff, I'd be able to kill it. But alas, I played bad. And I pay the price for my actions. And then I get hit by 2 Iglas on a 60% ECM vehicle, and then the Cub finishes me off, and he doesn't miss once. We'll give him that nice Cub there. But no, I think I've lost. And I don't think it's because of the divisions. I think he just played about 3 to 4 times better than me here, and I'm out of stuff basically. He does have somebody in here. He's probably got somebody in here as well. Oh, these can fight in forests now. I forgot about that. I just played bad. Interesting. So, let's try and kill some people. In-game, of course. So look, it can fire in the forests, although I think it's just going to get stunned now. This guy really, really, really wants to die. He's doing his absolute best to get himself killed. As you can see, he's routed there. If only I had kept my stuff alive. If only. Having said that, I'm pretty sure he's not noticed this yet. But yeah, look at those reinforcements coming in there. Can't really stop them. We can try and get another CV up in here, I suppose. Some infantry. But like, this has a metis, but the road they're using, I can't actually stop them at. Right, shoot that, then shoot that. And then shoot that. I should have reinforced this a bit more. I've actually just run out of infantry now. I need to buy my planes, I suppose. So what's going on there? I told him to shoot that 1 second. What's he doing? Don't think he's noticed where I am. Oh yeah, he's noticed now. Okay, bit of luck for us there. Let's just cap that. Could use that. That'd be nice. These guys have RPGs. They've got 2, in fact, so not a bad option. Yeah, I'm sort of molding a bit. Having a great time here. Okay, so he's gonna try and shoot this down. It's almost out of fuel, so we'll just fly over here. We should kill those in 1 hit. So that did a lot of damage. That got a lot of guys, actually. Got a lot of guys. We need some Rosvedka BMP3s. Get this back here. 10 minutes. Where's my bloody CV? Where's a bloody Air Force? And now he can't RM70 me! Hooray! 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 Get you back to the supply. I'm not sure what happened to those guys. I actually don't remember. Did I kill him? I wasn't looking. Well, I guess not, if he said nice MiG-21. Oh, bollocks. I'm just better than him, that's why my RNG is better. It's because I deserve to win more. I'm a better person than him. Anyway, we know a couple of his cubs died, so... Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Bloody typical.
Выходим и в стороны. На связи. У нас здесь всех перестреляют. Работают по квадрату. Одним империалистом меньше. Кажется, это не наши. Понял. Выдвигаюсь в 12-й квадрат.
Okay. That was just skill, bro. That was just skill. Don't give me that. I know what you're about to say. It was all skill. I just outskilled him. That's luck. He's outlooking me there. Did you notice how he just missed like every single shot? That was just my skill. Whoa! Where are the igloos, man? Aren't they supposed to be killing these helicopters? Guess not. Guess that's not their role. Interesting. We got one. How do I kill that? Oh man. Maybe it's better if we don't talk about that. Maybe it's better if people don't know. This is so dead. I can't save it. Well, how did he know exactly where it was? Maybe he was sound sniping, as they say. Maybe. But I'm out of CVs now. So that was a very effective volley from him. You see how he's loaded it back up there? I think he's using it to locate. He's actually going to bring that over here. That's interesting. I'm out of CVs, right? I don't have any left. Yeah, I'm out of CVs. Okay.
Сделаем, товарищ командир. Auto läuft. Отделение, стой. Сделал его. Вперед! Огонь выше нас, только звезды. Боеприпасов понял.
Okay. Nice smoke.
Проверка связи, прием.
That's a problem.
Как слышно? Нас заметили.
So I guess I could send this guy over to there, the same way he is, but it's probably a bad idea, because he'll probably die en route, and then I'll just start complaining loudly. But it won't save me. Complaining won't save me, I will still have lost. But yeah, he will probably cut. Man, he just keeps killing this. I'm very miffed about my Igla performance today, they just don't seem to be doing much of anything. Like, what is going on there? Oh yeah, the range is less than it used to be. Get these up to here because they've got direct fire capability. That's probably the CV. Let's bake this cake. Smoke! Ooh, that time it worked. That's the CV. It's gotta be, man. Yep. And then he just keeps loading it back up, which is kind of odd. I'm not sure why he does that.
Нужны боеприпасы.
So where is it? Literally hidden behind.
Визуальный контакт с противником.
Okay.
Новые цели.
So I guess we lose.
Приготовиться к атаке.
I guess we lose. He really
У нас
shouldn't be
потери.
shooting.
Нас здесь всех... Давно хотел посетить Кастро. Вижу контакт. Ура! Ожидаю
It's like he's right there, and he's literally hidden behind a tiny little plume of smoke there, and we just can't
Есть
kill him.
указание.
Kind of weird, but
У нас потери.
it is what it is. I'm hoping I can get him with the guns or something.
вас.
What's going on here?
Нас здесь всех перестреляют. Оружие на изготовку.
How many CVs does he bring anyway?
Поехали! Двигайтесь, но будьте готовы к стрельбе. Оттуда пешком.
4 minutes. I think we've won.
Истребитель готов.
I think he can't actually stop us at this point.
Нас здесь всех
Even if he took every zone on the map,
Комплект на исходе.
he will probably try to do that. And he does have 1 CV left, so we need to get in over here, right? That's the...
Борт готов. Полетное задание получено.
So you buy the planes later, right? Yeah, bro, he's right there. So we blame the map. It's the division. He's way, way, way better than me. Look how many ranked games he's had this season. It's literally like 5 times as much. Yeah, about 5 times as much. But, yeah. Man, I really don't want to play a 3rd game. I'm very, very, very tired. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. But it goes to game 3, and if I were to stop now, I think that would be, I think you guys would get a bit upset. So let's do a bit of catching up on the chat. And, yeah, I mean, we might as well let him pick the last map, because we've picked many. And he's only picked 1 this whole time. I've not picked any. We'll let him pick. Well, no, hang on. Let's do a vote. Let's do a vote. Let's do a vote. So I won that one. That was a very, very close game. So let's do a vote for the map. Final map. And we'll... It's a shame that you can only have 4 options. So we won't pick any that we've played. So Black Forest, Mount River, Loop, Lamau. What else hasn't been played? That's... Like, Loop used to be in the rank pool, but isn't. I'm trying to think. Vertigo. People. Yeah. Should probably check how many people are watching. Sorry that I'm not like all singing or dancing, but that was a very stressful game actually. Artillery in general counts as Fallout 76 YA. Yeah, but once we killed those RM70s, I think that sealed the deal. We could just watch the replay while we... But yeah, look how many kills my grads got. They got 3 kills. Felt like they got a lot more, actually. That's weird. But my Nonas did very well. Actually, they don't seem to do so well either. Interesting. Yeah. He's a very, very good player. Playing a bad div. Imagine if he was playing my div. That would have lasted about 5 minutes. His RM70's literally killed 4 CVs. I should have just moved them out of the zone. It's a lot of things, and yeah, we got them. We got them. I could have done like an air attack on them, but yeah, I was trying to kill those because they are messing me up, and just like my counter battery, getting counter battery and stuff like that. He's just paying more attention than me. So back to the map vote, and then we can talk about it. So what is left that hasn't already been... I think that's everything. That's it. So from the ranked pool, there's only Black Forest. Two Lakes was played in the first series. Thank you. Yeah, I need to be more positive. Do I happen to know how much the DLC will cost? I actually don't. That's a good question. So Black Forest, Mount River, Loop, and Vertigo Duel, I think, are probably the best for. But some of it's because I'm streaming as well. Otherwise, if I'm playing, then I can just sort of go like this, and then I don't move from this spot for 40 minutes, and then I don't have to worry about it. But when I have to speak, then I say what's on my mind, and what's on my mind is, oh, it's going terribly, because that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. No, it's just the way I am. I need better showmanship. Better showmanship. So that we're gonna send that poll. Vote for the final map. Because those are the ranked maps on ranked derivatives. I think everything else has been played. It's just not that many maps in ranked, which is a shame. So let's go to the grand final soon. I should probably eat something. I can't think of anything to eat. I made all my food, but I need to heat it up in the microwave. I'm not getting a plate of rice out. I don't think my opponent would appreciate that. So I'm just gonna play the replay while the poll runs, and then we might as well update this to reflect the situation. So it is BB1 Hitler 1. Wow, I didn't do that very well. And we're going to the grand final. So you can watch this on 5x speed while I go eat something. Taco Bell. They've got that in the UK. I think I'd probably get rinsed on Black Forest, so hopefully you don't pick it. So there was a guy who said in chat, he said, but what he actually said was, in the first game you didn't get anything from the forward deployment, and then you lost. And in this game you got something from the forward deployment and you won. And that's probably right. So he actually had a lot of these mortars, but he was selling the transport. If only I'd kept my grads alive longer. Yeah. Let's see if he wants that game 3. Let's have a look at the votes. 46% on Vertigo Duel. 22% of you are not my friend anymore. Right, let's go for it. And we so it's 44, yep, and then in close all points. Vertigo duel. Maybe. I mean, you're a really good player as well, so you're probably right. I think on Black Forest he'd have a big advantage. Vertigo's a bit different. I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be in terms of wide open spaces, but it's still probably my advantage. Oh, especially with the forward deployment, actually, it's definitely my advantage, because I'm going to get all the towns for free. So that's probably a big win for me. But I can say that it wasn't me. It was my... It must have blocked me on something. What's going on here? She's asking me for an invite, but I sent him one. It might be because he's appearing offline or something. I can check that, actually. No, he's not. I don't know. And if he blocked me, I wouldn't be able to tell that he was in-game, so he hasn't blocked me. But no, he's definitely the superior player. But this map gives me a huge advantage, actually. I'm going to get a lot of stuff for free. Hopefully I can just sort of keep it together. I wish I could get more imp. I really did run out of imp last time. A lot of it's because I'm too frivolous with it. But, like, what do I... So if I get rid of this, it's only a 1 point... That's fine. Did they vote for all three? First one was Hesse. You guys definitely voted for that. Whatever, you can go back and watch this. But I assume he'll believe me. Timon's playing. Yeah, so he's editing the deck, which means we should probably edit our deck. I'm going to need a bit more infantry this time, because I keep running out. So let's get these on one vet. And then there you go, that's an extra 4 plus 3 infantry. And we might as well downvet these guys as well. And now we've got loads of infantry. We're never going to run out. Loads in it. I think this map gives me a clear advantage. Whether or not I can exploit that, we don't know what side we'll be on. Yeah, sorry for not being so chat adherent, not reading the chat. Let's see what lovely things people said. So let's do the final poll. Having elite infantry just means it doesn't get a CV buff. Oh, yeah, that's basically what I did, yeah. I suppose so, yeah. Maybe. It depends how good his smoke is. Like we saw in the first game. Don't know if you were there for that one, on Hesse. He did just smoke all my ATGMs and then got me. But... also need more CV. No, I've got plenty, man. I was just wasting them. I've got 6. Probably don't need more than that. That's normal. It's just I kept driving them into the same spot and losing them. So, okay, who wins? Who wins the grand final? But, you know, keep in mind my opponent has had to play 2 more games than me. You bring 11. Fair enough. I mean, it's just I'd have to lose some inf, which I don't want to do. Or, in fact, actually, yeah, I could get rid of this, because I didn't even go through the 2 cards of supply last time. I didn't even go through those. So, yeah, we can do that. And there you go, we got 2 more CVs now. So that's probably a good shout. Thank you for your help. Who wins the grand final? Yes, no. They were not very long games. Yeah, true, but I don't know. Why can't I start the poll? It seems to be bugged. It seems to think that this doesn't have any letters in it. Oh, it's got too many characters. Okay. Let's just call it BG. Oh, sorry, I've been muted ever since, because basically my mute key is the right square bracket, and I typed the right square bracket when I was doing the poll, and that muted me. So I can't remember what I said. I was talking about the AT plane. The AT plane, basically this one fires from further away, but it's not fire and forget, which means if you lose line of sight, the missile will miss. But basically, because but the accuracy is the same, which means that at the same range, it's actually got higher accuracy than this one. And so I prefer this one. If you can micro it, the one on the left, you'd never encounter enemy AA, but I can't micro because I'm bad. So like, why didn't I send the seeds out in front of the LGBTs and stuff? I had points. So very, very foolish play from me. Very foolish play. I wish I had more infantry slots, but this div's broken enough as it is. He's still editing his deck. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a good point. But no, if you fire from max strength, well, is the difference between him getting 2 missiles off on you or him getting 1 missile off on you? What's my inf tab like? You just saw it. So these have been down vetted. These have been down vetted because I was just running out of infantry, and I need so much of it. I would like to get rid of this and get rid of this and then get another recon inf there, but it's just not worth it. I'll be losing too much. I need to try and keep the grads alive this time. It might actually be an idea to down vet them, because I'm a silly Billy and I keep losing things. So let's do that. The difference in aim time is quite substantial. And then, like, for 3 vet, they get even better aim time, minus 45%. So it's a 15% difference every time. So basically, these would be 2 vet because I keep the CV with them. But at 3 vet, the aim time is minus 45%. And obviously, we don't know what the base aim time is because that's already minus 15, which would make it, what, 80 seconds? Yeah. Roughly 80 seconds. So 80 minus 45% is... It's definitely a number. It's not going to actually be that much better than this. It's not even going to be less than 40. So it's going to be like 2 seconds or something. Which makes me think that maybe the base is actually lower, higher. I'm losing it. He said he was... Okay. And yeah, let's play. Let's close the poll, because less and less people. How's it going, Doherty? Thank you for joining as a channel member. 79 seconds base reload, 20 seconds base aim time. Thanks. Oh yeah, I was looking at the wrong stat. I was looking at the reload instead of the aim time. Aim time is minus 30, minus 15, minus 30, minus 45. No, I was looking at the right thing. Right, so we are ready. We are ready. The map is in our favour. Let's see if we get the good side. We did not. We got the bad side. But the map is in our favour. I think we're playing the better division. But if we lose, then it's over, right? I gotta say that. It's an S-tier division. Why am I on the bad side? Many such cases. But why is it the bad side? Basically, he can put ATGMs all up in here, and I can never, ever, ever take Boris. Whereas, except at the start. Whereas here, you can put ATGMs in here, but it's not as good, right? Because he can still... These have the line of sight to shoot everything because they're higher up. Look at that. You can literally shoot everything. Whereas these get blocked by the buildings. On this side, he's got this building. You can put an ATGM in, kill everybody. And I don't have that luxury. But over here, it's basically even. But I have the forward deployed div, and it's vertigo. So I do have a big advantage here. Sadly, he's not going to surrender, even if I win at the start. So we need to concentrate for 40 minutes, which is my main weakness, one that he is exploiting. See how this goes. So we can basically take all of these at the start, and we should. And we should open 2 CVs.
На связи.
I would like to take Anna at the start, but I think it's a terrible idea. I think instead I should just defend. Like, maybe get a couple guys in. Actually, yeah, it would be cool to get some ATGMs in there and attack Anna. Attack Boris even. Let's do that and then complain when I lose. That sounds like a good plan. Sounds like a standard Hitler gameplay. So, I get these for the opener, because they're fast. Stops his helicopters. And then we can literally just put, like, a Metis in there, and then we own that zone. Looks like he's ready. You can see him sort of toggling there. But if he attacks this with a bunch of T-55s, things are going to get a bit weird. But usually people don't bother with this at all. I think most of the fighting will happen here. And I think it would be advantageous for me to not go for Boris. And just put a couple units there, but not that many. And instead get some, like these guys with their RPGs. Put that in here. And then when he goes past, I shoot them all. Take this. This is very important. I do have the average Zoomer attention span according to the British government. If you are born after 1995, you are a Zoomer, and I was born in 1997. Therefore, I am a Zoom. I can't concentrate for 40 minutes. What's this match in aid of? Oh, just check it's just in aid of learning.
I like money.
Felco subscribed to the channel.
Just check the description. Basically, he said Gropers is good, and he's proved his point, basically. He beat Fortitude Fence, although he wasn't trying, if you ask me. I got the distinct impression he couldn't be bothered. But yeah, can't remember where I was going with this. So yeah, now it's just a best of 3 between me and him, because the Fortitude Fence games were both like 10-minute long games. It was kind of sad. So I thought it would be bad for us to just call it there. And I also thought I could do a better job. And having now taken a game off him, I have done a better job already. So, yeah, basically 76 wide, don't buy 8 planes at the start and then lose. That only works against bad people when you're a really good player. And I'm pretty sure that's where he picked up that habit. Too much ladder playing. Yeah, so we're attacking. And then, you know, we've obviously got a huge advantage here just because of the setup. The map is just great for us. So I'm tempted to put like a meta squad here, because that's not a whole lot of guys. Like, he might actually take that. But if he goes for this, I'd be quite surprised, given that I'm going for Boris. And he knows that I'll be going for Boris. I could put an ATGM team in here, but that's probably not a good idea. It's probably better to put an ATGM in here. But now I'm pretty sure I just get here first. But the problem is, when T-55s come down this road, they'll be immediately in range, and then I'll lose my guys. So I'm actually just not going to have that much there. And I'm instead going to defend hard. I'm going to go for it, but then I'm going to, you know, do some defending. It might actually be worth opening Nona so that I can get a CV in there. Because it is tracked, so it's going to get there really slow, and then it's going to die. But if I deny him the zone, that's something anyway. So we need a Mussolini guy in here, that'd be good. To be honest, we need a couple of BMD2s, because we can put him here, shoot, you know, get the infantry in these buildings. We don't know what he's going to do. If I buy these two, then I can't afford this. And I do need some AA, because if he opens helicopter... Oh yeah, I've got these specialized vodka, never mind. So, my decision to not bring mortars is probably quite a bad one. So we'll unload one there. And we'll unload one here. And then just move it back to, like, there. Supply. I put this at the end, but it's come over here. Maybe I didn't put it at the end. Well, the thing is, so we're going to get here first, so the Conquered is not, you know, I'm putting it here because I think we're going to lose that position and then have to fall back. In which case, to be honest, it'd probably be better to put it like here, right? As opposed to there. So where is it? Because, yeah, from there it can't really fall back and then it'll just die. I've also got, I do actually have one in mid, if that was, yeah, that's, I guess, what you meant. There is one there. So, we'll put it in this building. Classic building. Ready when you are. It's probably thinking hard. Been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yikes, dude. I'm not going to get my early night tonight. I should be in bed by now. It's going to be a classic 40-minute. Still got to ring my parents. I've made my salad for tomorrow, though. But it's all in the aim of, you know, entertaining the fans. Good luck, Lamo. I think he's very upset about that last game, actually. I get that impression. But I'm not a mind reader. So yeah, thanks for sticking with us. Gone on for a bit longer than we expected, but it's worth it. And given that there's not going to be as much WARNO stuff next week because of the Broken Arrow stuff, yeah, I'll have to make that apology video tomorrow now. But yeah, I should win here in terms of, like, I've got the better stuff, but he's a much better player. I've said that a lot of times, so hopefully it's stuck in your head. But yeah, we're getting there first. You know, obviously the CV, I went for the cheapo CVs so that I get a stronger opener, so we're not going to be getting those dem CVs in there. And yeah, this is just defensive, because I reckon he'll break through here with like 10 million. Okay. So that's how he stopped it. Interesting, I mean, it's worked. Why are they all missing? They're all missing. Come on, guys. You really all gonna miss? Man, I brought all these igloos and they're not, they're just dying. I should have brought one of these trucks, because obviously the igloos aren't as good, right? So that obviously went absolutely terribly. Yeah, that's not great at all. We didn't even get a single one of them. Oh no, he brought 4, and we got 1. Okay. So that didn't go particularly great, like, at all, in the slightest. And that's very sad. That's very, very sad. He's sending anti-tank stuff around there. And we'll just put these here. So once he's got those there, then he can shoot this when I attempt to defend myself. So I guess this should have been moved over there as well. We'll get some more BMDs. And we'll get one of these. And yeah, you see the infantry can't really cope unless he shoots these BMDs, which he can't do because I've deliberately put myself behind the wall here. So get this over to there. See, he's actually come all the way around here, so that's not good. Yikes. I was going to use this to kill that. Yikes. Really need to stop that guy. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. I mean, it's going about as well as we expected over here. Sending you over there. And yeah, we lost that BMD 3. So, we will probably lose this zone. We need... So let's put A in there. And, like, I had all these AA, and they just didn't work out for me, you know? Just didn't work out for me. But yeah, not being able to shoot these when they can shoot you is very annoying. Certainly a big part of why I'm getting ranks like this. So we actually just need to get this all the way back. The fact that you can see that means he's got recon over here. This is not good. That is very dead. SPWs. I'll show you what's going on there. I should be able to kill those. So yeah, he's got some back shots around here, which is not ideal. I think I already said that though. And yeah, we need some BMDs. Get one of these. Hello. Oh, that's a shame that he missed that, because then he would have lived long enough to kill this, but sometimes it'd be like that. Can't have everything. And then that will neutralize the points, and now it's going to be 40 more minutes. So he will probably go for this place. I mean, it'd be kind of weird if he didn't, given how easy it is for him to take it on his side. Those are on the ground. That's interesting. So that's another anti-tank gun, and it will shoot us, and we can only shoot its transport. So if those take off before this hits, then he's stream sniping, for the guy who was wondering about that. Do you know what I mean? It would be something like that. That would be how you'd be able to tell. So that's why I don't think he is. And also, I trust him. Not that much, but I trust him a little bit. So there you go, we missed. Well, we hit him a little bit, but he moved. Those anti-tank guns are really annoying, because I can't shoot them with my anti-tank weapon. I think I said that a few times already, though.
Разговорчики в строю. Я броня. Цель обнаружена. По вашему приказу взвод построен.
So we should kill these guys now. They're low cohesion, and they can't fire the DMR while they're moving, so they can't make me low cohesion with their OP DMRs.
Оттуда пешком. Есть отставить. Оружие на
That's exciting.
Готов к выполнению боевой задачи. Шевелитесь. Я броня. Цель обнаружена. Едем и стреляем во все, что движется.
Where's the supply for this? Get these up to that. So yeah, you'll send people all the way around the side. I mean, I did it in the last game, so it's fair, right? That is getting very unlucky there. Okay, we got him eventually. And yeah, he's gonna mob 10 trillion T-55s on me. That'll be all she wrote, as they say. So yeah, he's coming in over here. Swap these around. I'm surprised he's not attacking over here. Maybe we should reinforce it a little bit, but maybe not. Maybe I can't be bothered. And yeah, this guy. Interesting. So you know, it's just this sort of thing, really. We can't kill those anti-tank things. We need the Nonas. Probably got that CV. I'd be very, 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 very surprised if we didn't.
Кажется, это не наши. Такси заказывали. Молодец, наводчик. Проверка связи. Прием. Есть попадание.
You see how effective these things are. Now we need our Nonas.
Поворот не баты шли солдаты. Начать движение. О контактах докладывай. Обнаружен противник.
That's not good. These guys are no longer going that way.
Разговорчики в строю.
Yikes, this guy's probably not going to make it because he's so slow. So we see artillery from my opponent. Okay, that didn't go so well.
Кажется, это не наши. Бой готов.
No, okay, get up to there, shoot that, move. Yeah, move. So you. So he's gone for artillery this time instead of the other stuff. So it's a bit silly of me to try and go that route. That was probably a bit dumb, to tell you the truth. A bit silly. We will get some more AA over here. That helicopter opener was very powerful. I should have just brought more AA, but I brought it over here, which okay, I mean, you obviously don't know what he's going to do, but we guessed wrong that time. These anti-tank guns are very good. I think I might have said that about 16 times in the last 2 hours, but that's because it's true. This man is probably dead now because he has low cohesion, so cannot escape that rocket attack. Right. It's kind of annoying that I just can't kill those with anything in my arsenal. It's kind of actually really silly, but... No, don't get out, you buffoons. There's artillery shooting you. I'm saturating that area too much, so I'm taking too many hits. Yeah, we don't need those BO3s. Let's get more of these. I probably could use a recon though. So there you go, he's finally sent somebody in there. Man, are these not resupplied? I'm just such a bad player.
Разговорчики в строю. У нас потери. Проверить снаряжение.
Okay. And yeah, he will eventually try attacking over here. That's why he's moving that stuff up there. And that's how that works. You see, he's actually blowing up the forward positions already. Where he thinks I am. Oh, where I was actually. Whoops. Oh, at least we saved the guys inside. So we really need to kill these. They die in one hit, so I'm expecting great things. Okay, we only got one. Let's go for the AA. Bloody typical. And yeah, you see he is pushing in over here. Oh, we got that. Need to kill these. You see how he constantly moves them around? He's got very, very, very good micro. I'm just on loop. I don't say anything new. I just say the same 3 things over and over again. He's gonna kill this now. Once it's aligned. So hopefully we get him. But the splash on the RT is very weak. And so you basically got to hit him dead on. And here we go. I probably should have reinforced this a bit more. So, a couple of these over here. Yeah, here he comes. And I can't reinforce that with helicopters because I don't have any. Which is why he's doing it. He's going for this, apparently. Okay. Actually, yeah, this could kill all of that.
Впереди противник. Нам поворачивать?
К бою! Готов! Короткими перебежками! Бегом марш! Он так и не понял, что это было! Экипаж танка нас заметили!
So CB.
Передислоцируюсь. Готов! Я броня! Цель обнаружена!
I don't have anything for that because I don't get any helicopters.
Слушают, а по нам ведут сильный огонь! Огонь! Размажьте! Ожидаем цели указания.
That's my alarm going off. Crap. Tell me I gotta go to bed.
Приготовиться к bою.
Stop, no, it doesn't go on forever. I wake up at 6 every day, or at least I should, but I wake up at 5 because of the stress, basically. So I wake up at 5 involuntarily, so I gotta get to bed as early as possible. That was, I would say, lucky, but probably would have got him anyway. See how he's staying literally just out of range, trying to bait me into his... trying to bait me. Anyway, over here we lost this. Yeah. Oh, these are out of rounds.
Визуальный контакт с противником. Мобильность и
And yeah, there,
маневренность.
here come the reinforcements. Can't do anything about. Oh yikes! He set up the ATGMs and stuff.
Вперед, на лихом коне.
Bought another one.
Наблюдение за небом.
I didn't resupply my AA. I've only got a few rounds left. I've still got some though. Oh, this is dead. Oh, that's just me making silly mistakes there. I mean, it would have died anyway.
Прием.
Okay, so that's a lot of guys. I think we can't hit them because they're all in SPWs. Yeah, because it takes 9 seconds to land. Oh, we'll get a couple. We got a couple. Yeah, that's game because I lost that. I can't push back in here, and yeah, I don't know what to say. Why he's taken this, so we'll keep trying for a few minutes, but it is very much over. I just played bad. What can I say? 2 out of it. Also, he played a bit better.
Визуальный контакт с противником. Еще один короткими перебежками.
Because yeah, pushing him out of here is basically going to be impossible unless we cut his reinforcement route, which we can't do as long as he's got that anti-tank gun. Although I think we just killed that.
Готов к бою.
So we need to try and cut that if
Выполнение
possible.
боевой задачи готов.
Well, sending this is probably not a good idea because he will come up for air. But nah, I messed up. I messed up. I should have just put 2 forward deployed AA gun trucks here, and all 4 of those helicopters would have died, and then I would have won the game. But I didn't do that. I just brought the Iglas, which was silly. I should have just brought those gun trucks. So yeah, that's game. I lost. GG. But yeah, I can't see this getting any better. Certainly pushing into his divs is basically impossible. So I'm going to call it there. GG, well played. I should have just brought 2 of these at the start.
Приготовиться к бою.
Silly me. So there you go. What was it again? I said I'd say something. I can't remember what it was. Something about S-tier division. We can actually, with the power of hindsight, just go watch it. Where were we? It was on Hess. No, it was my first game on Hess. So yeah, he played really well, and I think he's proven that the div is viable. I personally believe that my div is a lot better, and he was just playing better than me, and he was definitely playing better than Fortitude, who just sort of gave up. Where are we? It was at the start of the Hesse game. So, okay, I got to say it now. Let's get the full screen, and then I can just clip it, and then I don't have to make a separate video. What was it again? If I win, you shall proclaim Gropers as the S-tier division of this meta. Okay. Get ready. So this is a public apology video to Belarus Border Service, also known as UK equals OP, hippie equals gay, also known as God loves Israel. I'm sorry, Belarus Border Service. I said that Gropers was one of the worst divisions in the game, and it is, in fact, I've learnt recently, the S-tier division of this meta. Berlin Gropers is the S-tier division of this meta. So hopefully he can accept my apology, and hopefully everybody watching can also accept my apology. I always strive to be a better person and to take new learnings, and I feel that on this occasion, before I knew that Gropers was an S-tier division, I spread misinformation by saying that 76Y was better, and that Gropers was a very bad division. Did I even say that? Anyway, so yeah, I'm very sorry. I've been humbled today. We won't get into it. But if you want to watch the best of 3 series, you can on the live stream, and that's the end of it. So I can now clip that, and I don't have to do a separate video. But GG to Belarus Border Service. You know, he played 5 games today, back to back as Berlin Gropers, and he won 4 of them. He played 5, yeah. So GG. Berlin Gropers S tier division of this meta. You saw it here first. So I hope you all enjoyed watching that series. I thought it was really interesting. It's a shame that, like, I always feel like I can do better, but I literally always feel like that. It doesn't matter what's happened. I literally always feel like that. So, so yeah, okay, let's make a tier list. Let's make a tier list. So if you go to tier list, tier maker, go to tier maker here, right? All you got to do on tier maker is just type in WARNO, and what'll come up is Hippie's WARNO tier list, which I always update whenever new divisions come out. All of these are like old ones, basically. There's also like Protozocker's ones where he like ranks every fighter in the game, if that's up your street. But this is the most popular one, that's why it's first, and that's because it's always up to date. It's got the high quality icons provided by HRC AK-47, and we're just going to fill out this tier list really quickly here. So so that goes there, and then all of this goes in D tier. Everything is just so much worse than Berlin Gropers. So, you know, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the series and you've learned how to play Berlin Gropers. I mean, certainly maybe bringing the T55s at Novet is a good idea, and then you just have 27 of them. Certainly seemed to work out for him. But I probably could have won if I didn't lose. But that's you know, you probably heard that one before. So, goodbye.